Bell K, did you make me look as jacked as Dan Mandis and Chris?
No, I'm sorry. You can't get that in shape and it be real.
Ken, I don't know if you saw how jacked Mr. Dan Mandis was on his thumbnail.
I didn't see that.
I would just say this, Dan, wow. I mean, he's putting in the effort. I'd say he goes about 210 of solid muscle.
Dang.
Yeah. And they got the one with Chris, right, in overalls, and he's about the same, a little bit bigger.
Well, that AI is something else.
It is. I'm still goofy looking. Doesn't matter. I'll take it every day. Whatever. I will say this, though. I was saying, dude, you can catfish people in a way that you've never been able to catfish people before. It's not just sending them you can send them a now picture and make it look great. I mean, that's the thing now. It's just, you don't even have to worry about going and figuring out, I got to be really good to make sure I send a picture that's 12. And we know your picture is 12 years old because you're standing in front of your Toyota Celica.
Or your 2013 Hyundai Elantra.
That's nice, man. The Hyundai Elantra. That's nice. That's it. In fact, I was watching Shark Week last night. Somebody was in they actually turned one into a tuna boat. I was like, look at that thing go. Getting all the tuna. Fantastic. I watched last night. I was watching one because I watch them the day after. I'll watch one at night and then usually fall asleep. But this one, a guy gets into a great white shark that he has built to hang out with the great white sharks. And this giant female they call Cleopatra shows up. She's like 18 feet. And they're it's just like the movie Jaws. They've got the little, joist out there. Man, she snaps that joist and sends his little shark just floating down. And he's got to hit all this air stuff to shoot it back up. And he gets out. He's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going back in there ever again. Because it just shows you nature will mess you up. And she just did not like him being there at all. Even in his... And the shark has to look over and go, we do not look like that, because it was also poorly drawn. It was so bad that even Buc-ee's wouldn't sue you. Have you guys seen the Buc-ee's stuff? We got to talk about that. All the lawsuits that Buc-ee's has filed over the years over anything that has buck teeth.
That Buc-ee's is filing?
Can't copyright buck teeth.
Yeah. Oh, anything. I mean, anything that even semi-resembles an animal looking at you facing forward. They have sued.
I can just imagine some parents getting a letter from Buc-ee's telling them to cease and desist with their child having buck teeth.
This guy over the weekend, what's his name? Jonathan Oliver, whatever his name is, I always forget his name, went off on them and actually created something that looks like it, because they sue all of these people, including this one gas station that has a koala bear. And wants them to cease using their koala bear, whatever. And it was just, he goes, you know what? We have the means to be sued, and we're fine with that. So if you want to, and they created a thing called Buck Off. And it's hilarious. It is funny. And it said, go ahead, sue us. And by the way, any of the things that we do, because we're selling all these products, it's going to feed the hungry. So if you guys sue us, know that you're taking food out of the people who need it the most. But it's, they sue. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. Although I still love Buc-ee's, so it doesn't matter. Now I want to go to Dolly Parton's place, because she's got a giant, massive gas station.
I've never been up there.
No, it's brand new. I think it opened up not too long ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pigeon Forge.
No, but park. She's got a new giant Dolly World gas station. I'm sure Buc-ee's is going to sue for that.
What's she sell there?
I think it's kind of like Buc-ee's.
If you sue Dolly Parton, you are a bad person.
Yeah, you can't sue Dolly. I mean, I don't think you can sue. So is it a chain? But they've got a new one, Dolly's Tennessee Travel Stop. So it's the first one. So they came out, and it looks just like it's massive. I mean, it looks. You know what it looks like? It looks like a almost like it's a convention, like a mini convention center.
How many gas pumps do they have?
I don't know. That'll tell you. Oh, they got all kinds of stuff. They got full service restaurant with daily barbecue. Oh, they've got entertainment. So they got bands playing all the time. They've got just everything you can think of. So we got to go there. We got to do our show from there, guys. It's in Cornersville. So, but yeah, you guys didn't know about that? Why do I know about that?
Dolly's such a big fan of the far reaches of the state.
She is. Talk about somebody is.
You live in Nashville, Dolly. Put some cool stuff here.
Wonder why she doesn't put I wonder why. Well, you know why though? Because
Potholes.
Potholes.
She don't want everybody's front ends falling out traveling to see one of her attractions.
Property tax, too.
Property, yeah, that's right, yeah. In fact, those potholes are so big, people are going to start charging them property tax for having a pool.
Well, I mean, they'll become an amusement park themselves.
They will. Oh, God, some of those. I just driving to work every day. It's always something new. And then I've got that new 50-yard stretch of brand new, absolutely fantastic, in front of the new facility, and you just, and then you get on, you're like smooth like butter, and then back to it. So crazy. Speaking of Nashville and us, I think it's time that we figure out how bad it's going to be.
Now it's time for the Swamp Ass News Report with the weather wizard, Ken Weaver.
Boys, it is full-on swamp-assery today.
It is.
We've got 94 degrees right now at Nashville International Airport. The heat index is 102 degrees. It's only 12:13. We've got full-on sun for several more hours.
Oh, my.
Humidity's at 49%.
Really?
What are we going to do about this?
Get some swamp ass, it looks like.
Somebody better get us, it's time. We need some powder. We need special swamp ass pants. This is going to be one of, because I thought today, you know what? Maybe I'm going to go hit some golf balls. I walked outside. I said, maybe not. It was always the thought, even though it's a few hours away from even thinking about doing it.
Yeah, when I was walking out to the car and I opened the door to the porch, I just got smacked in the face with that humidity, and I'm like, "Oh my God, please! I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be. I'm ready to complain about it being freezing.
No, never.
Time to freeze.
No, dude, not when you have air conditioning. I'm telling you, I go back to January.
I can't go outside with any air conditioning. I need that. I need outside
you know what
to feel
though,
cool.
Ken, I got to be honest. Well, I had a long talk last night with my cat, and
he's being serious. He really did. The cat was talking back.
Yeah, it is. It's happening. No, you need to get out of your house more, Bell. Is what we decided.
No.
I think we all can agree you need to get out of the house.
As soon as they invent external air conditioning, I will leave my house.
So do you want clothes that are air conditioned?
I'm willing to look at many different ideas.
And yet there's Ken just hustling along. It's not afraid of anything.
No, sir.
Driving
now,
hardcore in the Elantra.
I do want my air conditioning. I mean, I want some relief from it, but I can handle it. I can handle heat and humidity.
Yeah. Today's going to be one of those days. It's just best to say, I'm staying indoors. It's one of those days. It's gross.
I mean, I guarantee you, if I was a construction worker, transportation worker, anybody who works outside, I know I would go through 3 gallons of water a day.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
guarantee it.
And what is it? The kids, the football.
Football.
All the kids are this week. They're back in. They're in pads. You don't need pads in this. This is when you have practice at 5 in the morning and 9:30 at night. That's when you have practice now, and you stay away from any. I mean, it is insane to think that they're going to be out there. And every year we hear about a kid or two somewhere who overheats, and then it goes wrong. I mean, it is gross out there, and it's going to be grosser. I mean, good God, I'm looking at what did you have at the airport? I have 107 feels like right now.
Oh,
on my
at the
phone.
airport, I've got 94 degrees, heat index 102.
Since we've talked, it clicked to 95 with feels like 108. We get a little relief, though, over the weekend. Could be nice, but
Well,
still.
just hang on, boys. Tomorrow's high is only 90.
Oh, there you go.
Thursday's 87. Friday's 89. So we just got to get through today. Looks like we got a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, which apparently is going to cool us off.
No spinny?
No chance of tornadoes, but you can't rule them out.
No, you can't.
You just can't.
Especially after last night in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I mean, that was nasty.
Dude, the upper Midwest has been getting hammered this year.
It has been. It's weird. They had the worst of the winter. Then they've had a horrible summer. And like you said, that parts of places where, they get them every once in a while, it feels like there's always something happening there. And we're doing okay. I mean, we've had a few days here and there, minus the winter.
So everybody along and east of 65, you're under a level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather today. Everybody west of 65 is just a marginal risk. Olive green, if you look on the weather maps.
Olive green. I like that. Olive green. Well, it's going to be a good day here. We're going to have a lot of fun. I've decided that. Bell doesn't want to have a lot of fun, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Bell's voice, though, have you listened to it with his sickness?
Man, sounds like Barry White.
You do.
I feel worse today than I did yesterday.
Yeah, but you know what? I walked in. I go, look at you all dressed in a button-up shirt. Your hair's pulled back.
Yeah, your shirt's buttoned up.
Yeah.
Had a job interview.
Did you get it?
Well, I just had the interview. I don't know.
You know. Everybody knows. You go to a job interview. Very rarely do you walk out of there going, oh, that sucked. I'm not getting it.
You made a comment that my jeans were too new. It's like, those need to fade more.
Yeah, they do.
It's like, you're probably right.
You do. Yeah, with your voice. Hey, everybody, it's me, Bill. With my deep voice. We got a little hot take Tuesday today because it's hot today. Tell you that right now. Little hot take. A bunch of other stuff. They laid Lindsey Graham. His funeral today. He didn't get a...
Do we know which Disney princess he was dressed as?
He went as Frozen. He's gonna
he's
need it.
Elsa? Okay.
Is it Elsa? Is Elsa the Frozen one?
Yeah.
What's her sister's name?
I don't know. I don't follow it that close.
So, you seemed like you kind of knew some stuff. You jumped right in there. It's like, he went as Elsa. He went as actually Moana. Oh, Lord. That's not very nice. I know.
He looked in the coffin. His hands were crossed in his lap, and he had his little wand.
He had a wand. Little bit of little crown on top of his head. I know. People are like, that's not very nice. You know what? The dude was stoked that we went to war and had been pushing it for years, and people are dying to the tunes of God knows how many prior to the Iran thing. So yeah, I'm not a fan. So wasn't a fan of that. I get that we need to have some strength, but the reality of, wishing that, what did he say? We're killing all the best people? Something like that?
Something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah, that to me, is what it is. Now that his sister's going to be the senator, maybe for the foreseeable future, because it looks like she's going to just run for the fun of it. That's all we know. Coming up, a little hot take Tuesday. Bell, you got your hot take?
Yes, actually, I just got it.
Okay, Bell's got a Ken.
That's
You got a hot take?
Yes, I've got mine.
Ken's got a hot take. Ken, you know what? 6 more days.
Dude, it's not even 6 more days. It's 5.5.
It is 5.5.
5.5 more days until another Monday.
Baby, I got to start practicing again tonight. Thank God I did some laundry this morning. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm wearing this Monday. Maybe I could wear this. Maybe I could do an outfit change in the middle of Mondays. Oh, my God.
I had no idea what you guys were talking about when you were texting this weekend.
I know. Well, we don't include you in stuff anymore because you didn't want to be a part of the team.
No, I do want to be a part of the team, and I was a part of those texts, and I had no idea what you were talking about.
So that text I put out where I said practice went great.
I have no idea what
Practice was amazing.
Until I got in on Monday yesterday.
And we're going to continue to practice more and more for those Mondays because we bring Monday better than anybody else. Little hot take straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Token 99.7. Bulwark Capital is awesome right now. They're doing something amazing. It's called a free Know Your Risk portfolio review. This is where they give you a snapshot of what's going on in your world, show you what they're all about, lower risk, lower cost, lower volatility. What can they do to give you the most upside when it comes to your retirement and your investments? Also, a lot of times, people don't realize that they think they're in a great position. And I know when I first went to them, I thought, I'm doing, okay and stuff. But I was in positions that weren't going to get me to the goals that I wanted. You don't want to be that person. You want to make sure you get to those goals you want. And you also want to make sure you're not in a position where my mother was in positions where, if things go a little south, she was over leveraged in certain areas. Don't let that be you. It's absolutely free. Nothing wrong with getting a second opinion when it comes to what's going on with your retirement and your investments. Go to bulwarkcapital.com, check it out for yourself, or knowyourriskpodcast.com, KNOW, yourriskpodcast.com for our friends at Bulwark Capital Management.
Parts of Wisconsin get hammered by a tornado. And here in Tennessee, Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose on WTN's Chris Hand Show appealing to Monty Fritz supporters to help him beat Marsha Blackburn. You got to hear what he said coming up at 12:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
He actually left a hat in here for me.
All right, Brother Chad.
So I got to get a Marsha Blackburn hat and then a giant meteor hat. So that way we can do like when the kids pick the college they're going to play football or basketball at.
Oh, yeah, you're going to choose your candidate?
Yeah.
Giant meteor by a landslide.
By a landslide. But still, I want to make it. So we'll see. We've spoken to John. John actually came in like the first or second week that he had announced here. And then we've had Monty on, and now all we're missing is Marsha. And if Marsha doesn't come in, I'm just going to pull sound bites one day and interview her myself. See how that goes?
She is talking to Tennesseans every day.
She is talking to Tennesseans every day. All right? And don't you guys forget it, because she doesn't let us forget it, nor should she. Let's get to it.
Hot take, hot take, hot take Tuesday.
Hot Take Tuesday. By the way, already have here's a hot take. I understand the swamp ass report better than the so-called science or real feels. We make sure that science is fun, kids. There you guys go. That's what we do here.
Yeah, swamp ass day is whenever you need a bag of frozen peas in your crotch on the way out to work.
Yes. It's one of those days where even riding in an air conditioning truck, your back is drenched in sweat.
Yes.
Dripping all over your body. That's swamp ass right there, kids. That's what it is. All right, Bell, you weren't here last week. We'll let you start.
Well, I'm going to reuse one because I think the point needs to be remade again. Because somebody who would I say is the shortest among us doesn't seem to respect the hot take, and that is the cold will always be better than the heat.
Never. I'll never relent.
I don't know about that. Hey, by the way,
Always.
Ken, did you see NES's Brett Baker?
Oh, yeah, he's no longer the COO.
Oh, come on, guys. I went to school with some of you.
Still strong.
Yeah, he's like in an advisory role now or something?
Yeah, he's going to make more money doing less work far away.
Without a doubt.
With being the sacrifice. So there you guys go. And the cold, I don't mind the cold. I don't mind the heat. There comes a point in time where both are so ridiculous. It's kind of like politics, right? Where the extremely hot to a certain point is ridiculous and the extremely cold to a certain point is ridiculous. Otherwise, you can adjust as you see fit. But so don't listen to Bell.
No, you can always put on an extra jacket or an extra pair of pants or some extra long johns. You can only get so naked when it's hot.
Well, that's true.
There's going to be a point where you just can't cool yourself anymore.
Well, you can still put a bag of frozen peas right up there.
Yeah, look at that. You can sit on a bag of ice.
See, he's getting defensive over my hot take because I attacked him with it.
No. All right, Ken, what do you got for us?
The real sign of adulthood is getting irrationally excited when your plans get canceled.
Oh, God, that is so true. Isn't it great? Isn't it great when because it seems neat. Like if somebody asks you to do something today and you're like, oh, I'd like to do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. At this moment and time where I find myself currently, if that was presented to me to do it right this second, I would do it. If I have 10 days to think about it, I don't want to go out there with you.
Yeah. And I hate waiting all day to go do something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is so true. That is absolutely... because I just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
I do. Like when I watch pro golf, it's so weird to think that those guys who are in the lead, they don't go off sometimes till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock or whatever. And you're like, you got all day. What are you doing? You know? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It is nuts. But you're right. Oh, it is so exciting to just not have something to do.
Yay!
When somebody cancels on you. Oh, so good. I love that. My hot take is I bought shampoo this weekend, and people gave me a weird look. Read a little thing of shampoo, because I still think you should shampoo your dome and stuff.
Well, yeah, you've got hair up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus as it's growing, you don't want it to be greasy if you decide to take a little break.
Yeah, but, the look, but the thing, it wasn't so much about that. It was the judgmentalness, okay?
Oh.
Of everything. Whether it's something somebody, I don't like that, and the judgy, you have no idea. Right? Your little quip. And by the way, I am fine being judgy, but when somebody says something quibby back to you and you can't take it, you need to shut up.
You need to hush your mouth.
Because I did. Yeah, I bought shampoo. And I said, the guy's like, for you? And I'm like, hell yeah, for me. And he kind of looked at me.
Plus,
it wasn't
if you're going to wash your beard, what would you wash it with?
Yes, I know. That's
shampoo,
what I told him.
right?
I also have conditioner. Because I condition it all. I want to be fresh and clean.
But it's not like you're going to go without washing your beard. And why would you use regular soap on your beard?
No, and by the way, bar soap, still the dumbest thing in the world. Still look, I know it's neat to cut a knife through the Irish Springer.
Yeah, and Coast.
And Coast, but bar soap is weird. It is kind of when you're like, I'm going to rub it all over my body, then I'm going to put it over here, then tomorrow I'm going to grab it and put it on my face and rub it all over my body.
Well, and you might get hairs stuck in.
Yes, that's the... That's gross. But yes, even bald people will get shampoo and conditioner. it's a good thing. I also lotion myself as well because it's a smart thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop.
He likes his lotions.
Puts the lotions on the skin. Well, I do because I don't like it. I don't want,
Buffalo Bill.
That's right. On the skin, puts the lotion on the skin. Just the guy's look on his face, though, and I'm like, well, yeah, it is for me. But like you said, Bell, I wash my beard. I do the whole 9 yards. People are so weird.
If you had said, "Oh, I just rinse my beard out," I'd be like, "That's gross."
Yeah. Yeah, I want it, sure. You know what? Because stuff gets caught in there, probably barbecue and stuff like that. I want to make sure all is well. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, coming up, a lot of stuff still to get to. Flock cameras, Mitch McConnell. Oh, Mitch. Is he still alive? I don't know. People are asking more and more questions. There's actually somebody that is standing outside of the facilities and trying to get a peek every single day if Mitch is still there.
Somebody pulled the blind.
It can't be me because I can't move. Could you just see him marionetting over there? Somebody with a big marionette. We'll talk about that, among other things. Chad Ben Show, Super Talk 99.7.
Drivers, we just picked up a crash in the construction zone in Goodlettsville, 65 northbound, just past Long Hollow Pike. That's not a good place for a crash. Paragon Mills got a crash, Nolensville Pike at Elysian Fields Road. Got the full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Tell you about the very low risk of severe weather we've got here in Middle Tennessee. Meanwhile, folks still assessing damage from a tornado in Winnebago County, Wisconsin.
The depth of the tornado and its impact still is incredible, devastating, and we're really still in the assessment phase of things. At the same time, we know that people are going without, power, uncertainty about childcare, housing.
Yeah, thousands are without power. This tornado brought down multiple structures. It displaced people throughout the county. It was an EF3 with wind speeds between 136 to 165 miles per hour. Election 2026, Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose on WTN's Chris Hand Show this morning, appealing to Monty Fritz supporters to help him beat Marsha Blackburn.
I have a chance of beating Senator Blackburn. I believe we'll beat her. And for the Fritz voters out there, Monty Fritz is a good guy, but he can't win. And so, you may not believe that, but I sure would hate for you to wake up on Thursday after Election Day or Friday after Election Day and realize that you elected the wrong person as governor because you cast a vote for someone who couldn't get to where they needed to win.
Well, the Tennessean says polls show the Republican governor's primary has tightened into the 15 to 31 point range with Blackburn in the lead. That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
The Wellness Institute of Nashville's got an epic spinal special, $33 off each visit right now. So what are you going to get? Well, first you go in there, you see Dr. Mitchell, and then you're going to see, whoa, this place is unlike any other place you've ever been. That's why he's my doctor. He's amazing, but the facility itself with the hydrowave machine, with Medical Bay 1, with the futuristic healing machine that massage your body. You got full body lasers. You got near infrared. It's also going to help with stimulation when it comes to stem cells and regeneration of the tissues there. It's amazing. And then, of course, the innovation comes from his mind because he gets it. He understands it. So if you are worried about, you might have to have surgery or injections or painkillers, you want none of that, that's why you go see Dr. Mitchell. He's going to take care of you. They're amazing at the Wellness Institute of Nashville. Call them today. Take advantage of $33 off each visit. 615-246-5009, 246-5009, or painisbad.com, painisbad.com for the Wellness Institute of Nashville.
The guaranteed offer is the simplest, least stressful way to sell your home. You go to our website, you fill out a quick form, we set an appointment, we bring you an all-cash offer. Literally, there's no lockbox on the front of your house, there's no showings, we pay all cash. We close in as
Times
little
are
as
tough.
20 minutes.
Absolutely, I agree. Now, if you need a new truck or a minivan, maybe an SUV, Mid-10 Ford, they can help you out with great selection, terrific pricing as well. Mid-10 Ford, they've been around for 56 years, since 1969, helping people get the vehicle that is right for them. They can help you save $1,000 or more on select Ford trucks. They also offer special financing as well if you need it. Now, Mid-10 Ford, I like to say that they're a one-stop shop. You can buy your vehicle there at Mid-10 Ford. You can get it serviced. They have a body shop as well. So you want a brand new or a pre-owned vehicle, you can check out all of the great deals at their website, mid10fordtrucks.com. That's mid10fordtrucks.com. They offer low-pressure sales, maximum customer service if you show up at their business, 1319 Foster Avenue. This is a family-owned business going back 4 generations. So, yeah, they do know how to treat customers. So let them help you get into your next vehicle. Again, low-pressure sales, maximum customer service. Find them online, mid10fordtrucks.com. That's mid10fordtrucks.com. Let their family take care of your family.
Hey, this is Pastor Allen. Join us on Super Talk 99.7, Sunday evenings from 7 to 8. We're going to look at the news from a biblical perspective.
A lot of your text comes in. Tell you what, the bar soap thing has seemed to have excited some people because I do think the bar soap thing is weird. No one should have bar soap.
Yeah, especially if you pick it up and there's real curly hairs in it.
That's what people are saying. That's where they draw the line.
That's when you know it's probably been somewhere that...
It's been in crevices.
Yeah, you don't want to come after that.
No. I don't care what kind of Irish spring you got there, lad.
It's been in crevices.
All places that only a red-billed oxpecker would go.
That's right. So the bar soap, you don't want it to be, if it's been in a crevice, keep it, it's yours.
I used to love those commercials, man, when they would, the little Irish fella would take his pocket knife and cut through the bar
It was
soap.
weird, right? Like, when you look back on it, like, so I just want to get this. So why are you here and why do you have a pocket knife and a bar of soap? Oh, you didn't know about the bar of soap. Let me cut it open. What I was waiting for when I was a kid, I was waiting for something magical to happen when he cut it open. All it was just more soap.
See, it looks the same inside as it does outside.
But when you're a young boy, any excuse to play with a knife.
To totally play with a knife. Don't y'all use washcloths? It's not about the washcloths because nobody ever does it the same way every time.
Well, and they get hairs in them,
They
too.
get hairs in them, too. So it's not about that. You could use the loofah, any of that stuff. It's just...
This is just ridiculous. This kind of arguments are why I rarely bathe.
So that's why you're gross. Oh, Lord. By the way, how's the Cyclosporiris doing?
Same as yesterday. They added 4 more states, Illinois, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Pennsylvania. So, yeah, it's still...
Those are new cases in those states?
Yeah.
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 And I know that I was talking to Jack's mom, and she thinks she has it.
Goodness.
So she's been sick for like 4 days.
I don't want it, man.
No.
I'm telling you, after watching that one lady who had it, I do not want it.
No. This is what did you call it? The
EBM. Explosive bowel movement.
Oh, my Lord. It is, whew.
But she said it was, this lady said she was in excruciating pain.
And it's still going on. And one of the people I saw said that even if you don't eat or do anything, because you're like, I just can't anymore, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still like, it's like somebody has your intestines and they're just squeezing.
Oh, let's not do that, guys. Let's do better, okay? Let's do better. Let's do better when we've got the lettuce. And no, I don't want to cooked lettuce. It's the other thing. They're like, you could cook your lettuce. Nobody wants cooked. That's gross.
Not cabbage.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you're ever going to eat lettuce again?
It's going to be a while.
Like, how soon do you think Taco Bell will put lettuce back on their menu?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Well, we know it's going to take a reversal of the story in the news.
Yes.
And once that starts to simmer down, they'll put it back on.
And here's the thing. I really don't need lettuce on my Mexican food.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. Yeah. I mean, because when I get tacos, I tend to like street tacos.
Right.
And then when, I'm getting a burrito, I don't want lettuce on my burrito.
Right.
So, I can avoid it to that extent. And that's what I do. I went to Taco Bell this weekend, but, they're down over 33% still.
Yes. That's significant, man.
That's a big hit. I mean, that's the kind of stuff where at the end of the year, you're looking at your bottom line and like, why are we off this much? We're like, oh, could it be the giant, huge, craptacular sunner we had? Somebody said Taco Bell. Yes, Taco Bell, some places still have it on their menu, but it's from a different place. But even at that point in time, who's trusted it? I'm not even trusting places that weren't named in it at this point.
Exactly. That's why I'm worried.
Yeah.
Friday night, I forgot to take the lettuce off my burger.
Yes.
I had lettuce Friday night. I've got to wait for 2 more Fridays.
2 more Fridays. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys want to know, Mexican pizza day is only $1 at Taco Bell if you use the app, and I love a Mexican pizza.
I do like the Mexican
When
pizza.
I go and get a Mexican pizza right now, the other day, I asked for no tomatoes. Like, I'm just trying to avoid, at this point, because people, and Ken, you saw it, people are changing their habits.
Yes, sir.
40% of people are not buying fruits and vegetables right now.
Nope.
And the other side of it is, it's not just that, it's people are genuinely worried about it. And now everybody's trying to do that forensic thing like they used to do with contact tracing with COVID.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, where was I? When did I run into them? Was that it? It's the same thing. Did I have lettuce?
Did I have lettuce?
Was it at this place?
Did I have a tomato? I was with a tomato, but I didn't have a tomato.
That's why mayonnaise.
What if in 2
Official
Fridays, I'm in the middle of a newscast?
What if Thursday night we're there at Hop Springs and you're delivering who won the primary and
Well, if we end up having to move Ken's setup into the men's room, it's got some nice acoustics in there.
I told Jack's mom last night, I go, you know what? This doesn't happen with Twinkies.
Nope.
And she goes, that's funny because Jack said the same thing and you guys laughed. I said, that's right. It doesn't. I've never heard anybody go, oh, dude, I had a Twinkie and I think it was poisoned.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's like, I just ate a Twix and I think I have diarrhea now.
Yeah, no doubt. And of all the things, right, you didn't get it from something that you were like, the best barbecue ever. It's lettuce.
It's lettuce that had feces on it. And you ate it.
And it's a parasite in your body.
Yeah.
It's that TV show. What was that TV show?
Monsters Inside Me.
That's what's going on.
I don't know, Doc. For some reason, my left eyeball keeps itching. Well, let's take a look. Oh, there's a worm in it.
Oh, that's so gross. That is.
Remember that?
Oh, yes. Oh,
And they pulled like it was like a 10-inch worm out of the dude's left eye.
that's easy. Oh, my God.
I never should have watched that show.
No, I was talking to Chris yesterday. That lady who took all the cats.
Yes.
The post office person. And they go in the house. I'm like, Chris, I have seen war footage. You know what I can't do? I can't do hoarders.
No.
Nothing grosses me out more than that.
Dude, that's a serious thing, man.
If I went to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and they were chasing me, it isn't because he's got that. It's because their place is too dirty.
Yes.
I got to get away. You guys are gross. And I'm kind of, you know what? I'm a bit of a neat freak that way.
What I love is when they're starting to kind of do the hoarding intervention.
Yeah.
And they're in the kitchen or whatever room, and they're like, "Are you ready? Are you ready to part with these pizza boxes? Are you ready to let them go?"
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. This is too much.
Right. A suitcase full of paper clips.
Receipts from stores that don't exist anymore.
Right.
As if one day you better find out what that one is.
What if I have to return something someday?
Used toothpicks.
Oh, God. That is just... Have you ever been in a hoarder house?
I don't think
You couldn't get me in one.
I might have been in the beginning stages of one time.
Oh, it's the worst.
Like there was an inordinate amount of newspapers and magazines just laying around.
That's the thing. They love newspapers.
They won't get rid of them.
No.
Well, they're multi-use. You can read them, use them for packing, use them to put down for your dog.
Well,
that's the gross thing, man.
Yeah,
that's the gross thing.
When they've got 30 pets and they're not cleaning up.
And there's a cat that's missing and it's been dead for like 3 months. And it's going to be,
and the rest of the cats are like, if you fall down, we're going to eat you.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Of all of the things that I've seen every kind of, that's the horror movie of horror movies. My wife loves it. She'll watch that show. I can't. I said, I got to leave. I can't watch it. I'll watch army stuff. I'll watch military. I'll watch monsters. I'll watch ghosts. I'll watch live military. I cannot watch hoarders because it is so vile. And it gives me a visceral,
Yeah, mental illness is very interesting in ways like that, man. It's just how that person got to that point.
Yes. And there are people that are in a position where they end up dying because stuff fell on them.
Right.
And but like you said, the pizza boxes, the paper clips, anything that it is sad. Like you said, how do you get to that point? And it's always the kids always know about it, right? And they're trying to do everything about it.
Right.
But if you've never been in one, it is the worst experience. To this day, I have nightmares of a couple places I've been, and it is even now talking about it just makes me want to vomit. So it's just awful. Just so awful. Coming up, speaking of stuff that's not awful, Bell. He knows sports like nobody. Well, nobody knows sports, but Bell, he knows sports, kind of.
I'm a master at it.
Did you hear that right there? You know why? Because he hoards it in his mind.
Along with the cats.
Along with the cats. Because Bell's on his way to hoarding land, I'm feeling. A little bit. Smidge. I feel like you're on your way, Bell.
Small touch.
He's been touched by the hoarding gene.
Touched.
Touched. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Relief Factor is going to help you when it comes to aches and pains in your joints and muscles through what is the number one issue when it comes to joints and muscles. It's inflammation. We don't eat great. So we get older. Inflammation just happens over time. How do you take care of it? With my friends at Relief Factor. It's incredible. It's naturally formulated. It works from the inside out. It's not one of the things that mask the pain. Naturally formulated, third-party tested for purity and potency. This stuff works, and it works amazing. I take it every single day. No matter what I'm doing, whatever sport I'm playing, if I'm working out, I feel amazing, and that can be you as well. So if you think you have to live your life with aches and pains, and you're going to have to just kind of realize this is what it is, having these kind of, aches and pains, you don't. Relief Factor is going to help you. Over 1 million people trust Relief Factor, and you should as well. Try a 3-week quick start, just $17.76 right now. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, and call 800-4RELIEF, 800, number 4RELIEF for Relief Factor.
Severe weather in the Midwest creating a ripple effect for air travelers everywhere. I'll tell you about it at 1 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Now it's time for Sports with Bell. When you need to know sports information, you turn to the guy who calls basketball shooty hoops. Let's talk some sports with Bell.
Baby.
So is this thing with LeBron, is that finalized?
Yeah,
That's a done deal, dude.
it is. 2
So
years.
he's going to, okay,
Philadelphia, $8 million.
play shooty hoops.
Play shooty hoops, that's correct.
How much is he getting again?
Just $4 million a year. I say just because most people will never see that in their entire lifetime, but
What was he pulling down at?
like 50.
A year?
Yeah.
Lord.
But he's got enough money. He's a billionaire. He cares about the ring. He wants to solidify.
He's won a champion before, hadn't he?
He's got, what does he have, 4 or 5?
Gotta look at that.
So he's had a champion.
Yeah, he's had, yeah. So he's won.
Does he have to shave his beard?
No. His first year in LA, when they had to go, remember the COVID, that weird thing, and they played the championship in Florida, like where they sequestered all the teams that were in the playoffs. He won then. That was his last championship.
Oh, okay.
With COVID.
Yeah, he's won 4. He's got 4 rings. 2 with the Heat, 1 with the Cavs, and 1 with the Lakers.
Man, that one with the Cavs, I still think you won at home. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. You brought Cleveland a championship. I mean, that's...
Well, I think he's being a little greedy then.
Why is he greedy?
Because he wants another championship.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, what else are you going to play for? You're going to play for the seat, because if you play for the money, then you are greedy. But if you play for the history...
He should have stayed where he was, and he should have just finished his career.
I don't think he wanted to be in L.A. anymore.
Well, nobody asked him.
And L.A. didn't really... I don't think they were done with him.
Nobody asked him.
Nobody asked him.
Shooty Hoops is stupid anyway.
Oh, that's our sports guy. By the way, Sandra, my husband's sister is a hoarder. They found out when she had a fire and she had 100 pizza boxes on the floor. Wow.
And she couldn't get out of the house?
No, I think she got out of the house.
That's the one thing that always terrifies me seeing those shows.
Yes.
Is, they're hoarding pizza boxes and newspapers. I'm like, if this place goes up in flames, it's going up in flames.
Yes. That is true. I mean, how fast? Because it's just kindling.
Yeah, it's nothing but fuel for the fire.
Some people, you know what? This is interesting too. And I'm sure everybody's seen this. That person who hoards in their car.
Yes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you even feel more closed in and compacted around it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't know. Have they figured out what triggers it?
It's trauma caused by the loss of a loved one.
Oh, so you're trying to hold on to memories?
Hoarders, it is trauma from losing somebody you loved dearly.
A feeling of abandonment by them.
At least one of the triggering factors.
They left me, so I have to keep this pizza box.
That is crazy. I mean, but you know what? Again, it's a trigger for everybody, but it's just a weird. It's the one that is gross, and when they do it with animals, oh God.
Well,
So
to me,
not fair.
that's just abusive.
Yeah, it's and they don't. Again, they're mentally ill. I mean, like that lady that's stealing the cats. I mean, all you get to just take one look and go. First of all, why is she delivering mail?
At 77 years old.
At 77 years old, and secondly, she needs help. She doesn't need to be arrested. She needs help.
Yes.
No doubt about that. Speaking of help, we're going to help you through the next hour. Got some fun stuff to talk about. Yeah, baby. Some more of your hot takes. I'm sure we got some more hoarder talk on Hoarder Tuesday. How do we get here? How do we get to these things? Well, we're talking about hoarders. God only knows. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7.
It's 1 o'clock on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Everybody in Middle Tennessee is under at least a marginal risk of severe weather tonight. It is a level 1 out of 5 risk for everybody along and east of 65. We're also dealing with what is called extreme heat. We're under a heat advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. Right now, I've got 94 degrees over at BNA. The heat index is 102. Full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Severe weather in the Midwest created a ripple effect for air travelers across the country. ABC's Gio Benitez is in New York's LaGuardia. He says Chicago was especially hard hit.
1,700 flights were canceled across the country on Monday alone. More than 9,000 delays. Chicago O'Hare saw the worst of it all with about 36% of departures canceled, nearly 32% delayed. Midway Airport had its tower briefly evacuated, forcing some flights to actually divert.
In our nation's capital, lawmakers and other notable dignitaries paying respects to Senator Lindsey Graham, who died 2 weeks ago at the age of 71. Graham's coffin's in the Capitol Rotunda, where speakers including Senate Majority Leader John Thune paid their respects.
Indo Lindsay, rest in peace, my friend. I look forward to the days when you make us all laugh again.
President Trump met with 2 world leaders before attending the funeral. Here's ABC's Karen Travers.
The president had separate meetings with Ukraine's President Zelensky and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, but did not bring in reporters for statements or for questions. We heard from Zelensky after the meeting. He posted a statement on social media. He said it was a good meeting. He said that he and the president talked about the plans for the United States to help Ukraine make their own Patriot air defense systems.
Cracker Barrel's CEO Julie Masino stepping down, and a replacement's already been announced. Masino tried to rebrand the restaurant chain, she said, to welcome newer, younger customers. We get more from ABC's Elizabeth Schulze.
She had promised to revamp the restaurant that was founded in 1969 for a younger generation of diners with new menus, minimal decor, and a fresh logo. Well, that new logo, unveiled last August, removed Uncle Herschel sitting in overalls, instead featured simple letters with no image. Turned out there was no appetite for it. People online, even President Trump, decried the change, and within days, Cracker Barrel reversed course and went back to the original logo.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Happy hot take Tuesday. 5.5 days till Monday.
Can't wait.
I can't wait either. Can't wait. Hopefully next Monday is not going to be as sad because you weren't here yesterday.
I hope it's hotter next Monday.
I do too. 140.
Yeah.
Look at Bell. He just
with a feels like of 152.
With 152. That's right. Feels like. And it is going to be hot throughout the day. I know. But it's August. Guys, get over it. It's August. It's always like this in August. You know, we can bitch about it. If I can bitch about the cold, I can bitch about this.
We just now reached like we're just like a couple of days over a month of summer. We've still got nearly 2 months of summer.
2 months of this stuff.
Unacceptable.
Is it? Or is
Yes.
it?
Now it's time for the Swamp Ass News Report with the weather wizard, Ken Weaver.
A lot of swamp assery out there, boys. Get the frozen peas and stick them in your crotch.
Somebody get some powder on me, quick, before I catch fire.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so at Nashville International Airport, current temperature 94 degrees. Heat index is 102. Humidity lingering there at 49%. So that's why we have 102 feels like, because humidity is right there at 49%. And there's a lot of sunshine out there. And it's going to get worse if we get some pop-up showers and storms. Now, we do have a chance for that tonight. Everybody's under at least a marginal risk of, severe weather tonight. Everybody east of 65, it's a little bit higher. It's a level 1 out of 5 risk, still low. No mention of any tornadoes, anything like that. Just, some heavy rain, damaging winds are possible with anything that develops. But, yeah, swamp ass in full effect, boys. I think the construction workers out there, you guys out there working on the roads.
People out there mowing your lawns.
First responders.
And I still see driving in, those guys are working and they're doing it in long sleeves.
Yeah, so they protect themselves from sunburn.
I know, but it's like I'm waiting for one of them to drop over dead from exhaustion.
They're staying hydrated,
Yeah,
man.
you got to stay hydrated. This is when electrolytes are of the utmost importance.
Yes, sir.
You have to have your electrolytes. So important.
They're building a house across the street from where I am, and those guys are over there working in long sleeves. And I step outside to walk to the car, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I can't believe what they go through just to get their job done.
Yeah, and so, do delivery trucks like UPS and Amazon, do they have air conditioning?
That's it for those
Because
of you
I
out
think
there.
they've got just an open door.
With the open door. That is. Do they have little fans?
I think Amazon's do. I don't know if UPS
I don't know if UPS does. And what about the Postal Service?
The good old American Postal Service.
The good old MAGA Postal Service, all right? Roofers. Let's not forget roofers.
Roofers, man.
Roofers. Roofers.
Goodness.
Roofers. I'm telling you guys, that right there is...
Well, they're wearing hats.
Yeah, they got those those big straw hats.
Long sleeve shirts, probably T-shirts underneath the long sleeve shirts.
Most traditional UPS delivery trucks do not have air conditioning, but the company is currently rolling out AC to thousands of vehicles. New vehicles purchased come with factory air conditioning, and they are retrofitting under a union agreement 2,000 existing delivery vans.
Wow.
Man.
1607 says, I drive a truck locally. It's just enough air conditioning to keep you from dying. That is, you got to be careful out there.
That's worse than having no air conditioning, because you get the little taste and you're like, oh, it's going to feel good in just a second, and then it never does.
It never gets to that point where you feel amazing, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
God, it's just, it's you got to be careful. And guys, all joking aside, same thing with your dogs, your kids. You shouldn't have to say these things. Protect your animals.
Yes, sir.
Right, and realize what's going on out there. You know what I saw last week? Horrific. Because California, LA is a mess. A dog had been left outside, had been abused, the whole 9 yards. A group that goes and saves animals stole the dog, took it to the vet, court ordered them to give it back to the owners.
Oh, man.
Yeah. They had left it outside in 110-degree heat with no water.
You can't do that.
No, you can't. Same FedEx box. No AC. My God.
Oh, yeah, FedEx.
Oh, Chris, I deliver for FedEx. Oh, it's hot. I bet it is.
I had a neighbor who he worked for one of the convenience store chains, and he drove a van basically supplying each of the stores. He drove supplies, to all of the stores, around Middle Tennessee. But I think he had air conditioning. He had a pretty sharp van. I think the Q had air conditioning.
So 5237 says, here's my swamp ass generator today. It says, Amazon driver here on our electric vehicles have air conditioning, but We have to be conservative so we don't run out of battery too low. All gas vehicles, of course, have air conditioning. And for those of you out there who drive Teslas aren't huge sellers in the desert because they don't keep. It's too hard to drive because it's just all glass. So no matter how cold you heat it, in the summer you can never get the battery to last as long as you need it because you want to have air conditioning on.
Yeah.
You know, I feel for you guys out there. And if you're on a roof right now and you're listening to us, God bless you.
HVAC workers, man. That fella that came out to our house yesterday, he had to go up in our attic, which is 150 degrees.
What is it with you and HVAC?
Dude, I don't know what it is, man.
What did you do to somebody?
I don't know. We have been cursed with this unit. Cursed, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yesterday, fortunately, it was just... So what happened is Sunday, it's in the middle of the afternoon, I'm cooking up a little grub, and I noticed that the thermostat's at 76 degrees. Well, like the temperature in the house is 76 degrees. The thermostat is 73. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just the stove. Well, it didn't go down.
Oh.
So I crawl up in the attic. Sure enough, water in the pan underneath my unit. So I got to scoop out all the water. I get all the water out enough to where the unit will run again. Have a guy come out yesterday. By the way, he's a listener of ours, Ken Tibbetts. How you doing, Brother Ken? I hope you're staying cool today. So he came out and he flushed out our condenser line. There was just a bunch of plaque buildup in our condenser line, which I noticed it was just kind of dripping. It wasn't running. You want that condenser line running.
Yeah, you do.
You don't want that thing dripping. And so we're all good now. But yeah, those HVAC guys, man.
Yeah, somebody just, they're putting it. I work in pest control since 1942.
Pest control.
In crawl spaces that are best to be not in the summer, no sunshine. Oh, my Lord. Just anything right now where you're outside, no installation, riding around in those 10 trucks, getting in and out, back and forth. The sun hits you, then you're on. Your door's wide open. It's, oh, God. And on the roof thing right now, carrying stuff up a ladder.
Yeah.
Feels like 110 degrees.
And you got to have gloves on.
Yes.
And the construction workers are already in the sun beating down on them.
Yep.
And they're having to do stuff like, hammer, putting nails in. That's stuff that you're just going to break a sweat doing that.
Yeah.
Then on top of it, put your long sleeve shirt on.
Yeah, Bell does not like you guys with long sleeve shirts.
I think it's abuse of human beings.
Yeah, but they'll burn.
Yeah,
well,
that's the other thing. Do you want?
Then they should supply them with SPF 50 and not make them wear them long sleeve shirts.
You're not allowed to have SBS 50 anymore. I thought all that stuff has chemicals in it. We're going to find out later on down the line.
Now?
It's all PAVA free.
It's a tough day out there. But be careful. Definitely drink tons of, what is that stuff you can get that Pedialyte stuff.
Pedialyte, yes, sir.
Yeah, you get that stuff and just drink as much as you can. I mean, it's one of those days. Liquid IV. I love Liquid IV. That stuff is great. So, and just overdo it, as much as you possibly can because it is nasty. We're going to get some potential rain. Could get a little bit hotter. God willing, there's no spinnies that come down. So, but...
we don't want any of that.
No, we don't. We do not.
Well, we're not expecting that, are we?
No, it's very low, very, very low risk for that.
Oh, okay.
They're not even mentioning them. It's so low.
Yeah.
But you know where we live.
Yeah, you do. You know where we live. Oh, somebody said those long sleeve shirts for moisture wicking. I know they have some of those now that you can dip in water and put on you and they keep you cool.
I just look at those guys and my heart bleeds for them and I just want to change the entire rules for the entire industry so that they don't have to wear them anymore.
Farmer here says, Big Mike, old guys swear you stay cooler in long sleeves.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My grandpa Weaver, he mowed for the city of Bristow, Oklahoma. He wore a big straw hat. He wore a cotton T-shirt and a cotton long sleeve flannel shirt. And he said it kept him cool.
Yeah.
In a strange, weird way.
Not buying it. I want every single construction worker to be able to wear short sleeves.
This is the problem with you. You're going to design because you can't fathom because of your luxurious life that you lead.
Underground bunker.
Because of your luxurious, amazing life that you're just wandering around every day, just braggadocious about how you have air conditioning in your car and two of your four wheels have thread on them and the other two don't.
Stop it.
Oh, I get hotter in short sleeves, man. There's a lot of people here running for the long sleeve.
Yeah, there's
well, I'm
something
not
about
going to be satisfied until what I think rules, and they don't have to wear long sleeves. And if you get hot, then that's too bad. At least you'll look cool.
Yeah, that's
in more ways than one.
Well, and again, when you, like you said, it's not forever, but the sunburn side of stuff sucks too, dude.
Ooh, it does.
Oh, I can imagine. Woo. I can imagine. And it's not like you're going outside for 20 minutes and you run back in for an hour. You're out there for pretty much, I would say in total, it's got to be over 6 hours a day if you take away like your lunch and your bathroom breaks and, going to get water or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And the, and I think people, you forget, Belle, because of, your hands are so precious. Because they're so soft. The reality of that sunburn over time, what it does to your skin, and look leather, but also the cancer. We know a lot more about cancer. 70 years ago, 50 years ago, 25 years, we didn't know the same thing we know about cancer. That's why it's good to make sure that you are covered up, because you even see them. It's not like they're wearing shorts either. It's not like they wear shorts. They wear the long pants too.
If you go out like on the lake or something and you've got a short sleeve shirt on, are you habitually putting sunscreen on to protect your tattoos?
I am. Like when I'm playing golf, every third or fourth hole, I'm trying to make sure I put some sunscreen on.
Yeah, I do that too.
So you got to protect your tattoos?
Yeah, I got to protect your tats.
They're going to fade anyway,
yeah.
But if you're out in the sun a lot, they're going to fade a lot faster.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Plus, the other side of it is I don't want to be sunburned anymore.
Well, yeah, especially after that time that you came in that one day after forgetting your...
But I didn't forget it. It wasn't enough. All I have to do is miss 3 holes, and the next thing you know, I'm on fire. It's that red hair and fair skin. That's why the cold doesn't bother me too much. But I'm not like, again, extremes of anything. If you've got that, if you had the NES storm, that's the extremes. On the other end of it, if you get to the point where, it feels like 110 and continuing to move up, you get to a point where those are extremes. Yesterday I went outside. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. Today I plan to go hit some golf balls afterwards. I walked outside today and said probably not.
I wonder what it's like working at a landfill on a day like today.
I will tell you it was awful because my grandfather owned landfills. So
the smell, man.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
But he had commercial landfills in Brea, California, and one in Los Angeles.
Something I've never seen people do since the Silence of the Lambs.
What?
But if you're doing something...
Put somebody in a hole and throw...
Really, really smelly work.
Yeah.
Putting something under your nose to counteract it.
Yeah.
I never see people do that. And when I saw that in the movie, I'm like, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You put something there, like... and just like Chiefy does in the old... When he puts the... Was it Old Spice? And then he puts it around his...
Yeah. Old Spice.
Because the chum was so bad smelling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, look at that. 6 hours, I wish I built bridges for 16 years. 10 to 12 hours. Yeah, I did. See, you're already getting hammered here.
Ooh.
He doesn't understand because he's got soft hands.
Building bridges.
They're very soft. In fact, I'm thinking about quitting this radio crap and doing hand modeling.
Oh, my God.
Well, remember, fellas, we were just going to shave our toes and send out pictures of our feet.
Well, we can't get the tuna boat any other way. We got to have to do that. I'll tell you that. We're going on to OnlyPans. So be prepared for it. This is where we just take pictures of us with pans. Coming up, a little hot take for us on this beautiful Tuesday. Chad Benso, Super Talk 99.7. Bulwark Capital, my friends over there at Bulwark, would like to talk to you about getting a Know Your Risk portfolio review absolutely free today. This is where they go through your portfolio, talk to you, and show you what they're all about. Low risk, lower cost, lower volatility. We talk about it all the time. They're up over 70+% since January of last year, and they want to show you geopolitical, AI, all of these things at some point in time. What are they going to do to the economy? Taxes. I mean, when we talk about taxes, all of that stuff because of the debt we've incurred, these things are going to have a real play on the future of investments. And how are you going to, work with them if things go sideways? Are you in a position where you could see things hurt you? Or could you be in a position to, even if they go down, it turns out well for you? That's what Bulwark wants to show you. It's a free risk review. They'll show you what they're about, and they'll show you what's going on with your account and what they think they can do for you, whether it's your investment or retirement. So why don't you do this? Sign up today. It's absolutely free. Go to knowyourriskpodcast.com, knowyourriskpodcast.com for Bulwark Capital Management.
So eBay has agreed to a multi-million-dollar settlement after some of its employees were found to have harassed and even stalked a Massachusetts couple. Details coming up at 1:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Well, now a little curious about that thing. That seems like an interesting conversation that we're going to have out of nowhere.
like we never do that.
No, we don't. We don't. By the way, the hoarders thing, still going well over here, kids. Just want you guys to know that.
Remember those old stories about when Facebook was starting to lose listeners en masse, and you try to call up and cancel, and they wouldn't let you.
Yeah,
they would just start arguing with you and fighting with you. I had that happen to me.
Really?
Yeah, it was. The guy's like, you're going to sit there and you're going to listen to my speech or nothing's going to get canceled.
And then when everything is done, if there's any way that you could go through a
short survey.
A short survey, that'd be super. I'd love that. Speaking of short surveys, Hot Take Tuesday. So freaking hot. Feels like it's smoking hot. Ken, start us off.
The real sign of adulthood is getting irrationally excited when your plans get canceled. Yay! I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, which is nothing, by the way.
What I want is to lay on the couch.
Nobody ever says, oh, man, I am so glad they canceled because now I can get ready for that half marathon I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to paint my house. You know what they say? Hey, we should rent a movie tonight.
Yeah, I can get stuff done, like watching more episodes where Captain Kirk makes out with an alien.
Well, you need to. You never know. First of all, you're learning that there's an alien that you're like, all right, so aliens they like a little physicality. I like that. When they come here, I like that. That's good. It's good to know, okay? It's good to. What if, have you seen the movie Galaxy Quest?
Not yet.
Yes.
Ken, it's the greatest thing ever. But
Okay, I'm going to watch it.
it's just so awesome. I don't want to ruin it, but it's so funny because they think like.
Do they parody everything?
It's kind of a parody, but.
Think Spinal Tap, but for sci-fi conventions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for actual real aliens.
Yes.
Because they think that the TV show is really what the world is like. So these other aliens are coming to get Tim Allen and them. Sigourney Weaver's in it. It's great. Phenomenal. Bell, what you got for us?
Well, since I've been provoked by our newsman, I've had to pull out one for a repeat, which is that cold weather will always be better than hot weather.
I'll not believe it.
Nah.
Cashed you out, Ken Weaver.
I like cold weather. Don't get me wrong. I like cool weather.
I like fall weather.
Yes, fall. Like a jacket,
Yeah.
right? Like
Maybe-
that kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe a windbreaker.
Ooh, a little windbreaker action. You know we'll do that when we're on our boat. And this time next year, guys, we'll all be on a mini vacation because we're going to be out filming another episode of Shark Week in our tuna boat. They'll ask us, hey, can you bring the tuna boat to do Shark Week? We're like, totally. You have no idea what we can do. It's going to be awesome.
Unfortunately, we'll have some unsuspecting poor soul with us who will be stabbed by a marlin.
That'll be Bell. That person's name would be Bell.
It'll go right through his shoulder.
Not going to happen to me. I'm going to be down in the galley.
That's when it comes through. It's going to burst right through there.
The side of the
There's
boat.
going to be one little window, and its little sausage nose will get right through it and hit you right in the shoulder.
Brother Bell's going to be downstairs in the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course he is because his hands are so soft. For me, judgy people out there, yes, I do wash my hair. Bought some stuff that gave me the look this weekend, like, joking around. And I'm like, yeah, I wash my hair. Like, why wouldn't I wash my hair? Well, you don't have any hair. Yeah, I wash my head. Right? And sometimes I have a little bit of, yeah, that's what I do. And the other thing is soap is gross. A bar of soap, no. If you have a bar of soap, you should take it out of the bath, the bathtub or the shower with you. It's yours. And you should keep it somewhere.
You get a fancy little bar of soap holder.
That's what you should have.
It zips up.
It's gross, and nobody else wants your yuck on there. And no matter how much you wash it, I don't care. I don't care what you use. Because everything you use to do it, you're going to leave in there, and it's going to get your yuck on it.
Yeah. And weird hairs.
And weird hairs. We don't want that.
I haven't used bar soap in decades now. I thought most people were using body wash these days.
No, there's a lot of people still use bar soap.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to switch to some bar soap and try it for a while.
You should do it and then take out a knife and just in the middle, just cut it.
In the middle of your shower,
Just
go,
chop
watch
it.
this. I'm manly.
What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that right there? I think it looks like more soap inside of your soap. So there we go, kids. Let us know what your hot take is. Remember, hot take, no politics, just fun and wackiness and that kind of stuff.
Now, give us some hot takes.
I can't wait to hear what Ken's got a cool story about somebody doing some people at eBay doing something to a couple that we're going to need to hear. I can't wait to do it. We'll do it straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7.
1:30 on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Everybody in Middle Tennessee is under at least a marginal risk of severe weather tonight. Everybody east of 65, it is a level 1 out of 5 risk. No mention of tornadoes. Looks like the main impacts could be damaging wind, also some heavy rain. Right now at the airport, we've got 96 degrees, and the heat index, boys, is 106. Full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Well, severe weather in the Midwest created a ripple effect for air travelers across the U.S. ABC's Gio Benitez in New York's LaGuardia Airport says Chicago especially hard hit, but also says the Northeast was affected.
The New York area airports in Philadelphia, they also saw significant delays, not just because of that weather, but also because of air traffic control staffing shortages. The average delay at JFK was more than 2 hours. Here at LaGuardia, we saw an average delay of 1.5 hours. Over at Newark, just over an hour.
In our nation's capital, lawmakers and dignitaries paying respects to Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. Funeral service is taking place today at the National Cathedral, where President Trump's expected to eulogize the late senator. Election 2026, Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose telling WTN's Chris Hand his take on flock cameras.
I think it would be a mistake to stick our head in the sands and pretend this technology didn't exist, and that it can be used like all tools. It can be used for good or it can be used for ill. We need to make sure that we use it for the good that we can achieve with it, for the law enforcement advantages that it brings us, and protect ourselves from the ill with procedures and robust punishments for those people who might seek to use this stuff for the wrong reason.
Now, speaking of ill, eBay has agreed to a multi-million-dollar settlement after some of its employees were found to have harassed and stalked a Massachusetts couple. Here's Mike Dubusky.
eBay and some of the company's former executives have agreed to pay out $56 million to Ina and David Steiner. It comes almost 7 years after several eBay employees attempted to track the couple's movements, even sending them threatening packages like a funeral wreath and a box of spiders. It all goes back to critical things the Steiners had written about the company in their self-published newsletter, E-Commerce Bites. In a statement, eBay says the incident was wrong, reprehensible, and should never have happened. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
Yeah, some of those eBay employees are serving prison time. That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Beacon Capital Management. Look, a lot of people can't avoid hearing about the markets right now. Things are going up, down. Maybe you're unsure. That's why Beacon, when it comes to your retirement, because you don't want to be in a position where you see that income start to slip and you start thinking to yourself, am I going to outlive my retirement? Beacon's got you covered. Call them today. No cost to you, no obligation, absolutely no pressure. They're going to get you out a free retirement-ready toolkit. Money Enough for Life book, retirement planning checklist, and a guide for maximizing your retirement income. On top of that, taxes. We all know what's going on. We're spending more than we're bringing in. What do you think is going to happen in the future? Beacon's got you covered when it comes to taxes, okay? They'll help you with elevated strategies aimed to reduce the impact of taxes on your retirement income. So call Beacon today. Take advantage of what they have. They're local. They're amazing. 615-488-9303. That's 615-488-9303. You can check them out online at askbeaconnow.com. Askbeaconnow.com. For Beacon Capital Management, this is a paid placement. Looking at Monty Fritz's text of Chris talking to John Rose. Said, we're threatening the establishment's plan, and it shows. They don't want your voice to be heard. They just want to take more of your money. Retweeted that out because Chris had old John Rose on earlier. A rose has a thorn. How was that? It's pretty good. I think so.
And you don't get to smoke pot.
No, I don't.
John will not sign the bill.
He won't. I don't smoke pot anyways, but he won't do that. Even if it's the will of the people. There's no goomies for you. No goomies.
It's just not right.
It's not.
It's not right.
It's not right at all. So, and we're efforting. You emailed yesterday Jerry Green back.
Yes.
So we're trying to get Marsha.
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of working out the details.
And so the other thing I'm excited about is I've said we've asked Marsha, one more time, it's open to you, but if you don't come on, we are going to take a whole bunch of your answers, and then I'm going to do an interview with you.
So you can either give us fresh answers to fresh questions, or we'll use old answers to fresh questions.
To fun questions, because that's better because of science.
We know you're talking to Tennesseans every day, but this is a great way to talk to a lot of them at once.
Yeah, she can't stop talking to Tennesseans every day. I mean, that's why she never sleeps. And I love watching her commercials where she's not endorsed by Trump, but Trump mentions her names like 50 times. He could be saying, Marsha Blackburn is a bleep bleep, but all it says is Marsha Blackburn, and then it goes into something else. It's just so funny.
You know what we need to do is get the wood chipper lobby up on John Rose.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Make that happen.
It's not a bad idea right there. So, big doings tonight, guys. I want you guys to help me. Ken needs to help me as well. Everybody needs help. Colonel Sanders, his estate, that's not really his estate. It's actually a house that's, I guess, somebody purchased. And they have all of this stuff, and it is going up for auction tonight. So, the bow tie and suspenders, personal New Testament psalms bearing the name of Colonel Sanders. You got a funeral service program. You got personal monogram cufflinks. You've got, they've got so many things. His wife's wristwatch. His watch as well, a few of them. So, but I'm looking at this. There's some stuff in here that is...
Has it already started?
No, it goes live in 3 hours and 20 minutes.
That one thing you wanted, I got to find out how much that is.
His bow tie?
Well, if you don't want to say, because now somebody out there is going to go.
That's okay. I think I know what I'm going to go for.
I want that recipe.
So here's the thing, Ken. There is a little red book that was there. A little red book. And in the little red book are the 11 herbs and spices.
There you go, baby.
And it is for sale. So they actually called them and approached them about, would you want this back? And they got a crappy response back. So they said, whatever, it's theirs. So they're going to sell it.
Is it just a list of the spices they use?
No, it's his
or is
thoughts.
it the recipe?
It's everything, but it's his thoughts.
So it is the recipe?
I don't know if it's the recipe. They won't tell us what it is, but there are the 11 herbs and spices in there.
Okay.
But it's also his thoughts. It's just like it's not a Dr. Fauci diary. But it's his thoughts on stuff. And it's like a mini diary, but it does have the 11 herbs and spices in it.
Do we know how old it is? Like when he was writing in that diary?
Let's see here. Personal handwritten date book and work planner is what it is from 1964.
I'm just curious if that was
64.
No, that's after he created the brand.
Yes. So 1964. So they've got they got a lot of their first, like, what was it called? The pressure cookers for sale. You got a lot of those. They have Colonel Sanders' personal South Bend commercial stove.
Well, wait a second. Are the pressure cookers, are those in like you would use in a restaurant? Or are those
some of these were his original commercial pressure cookers that he used.
Okay, so these were his.
Everything here is his. His handwriting, it's all his. I mean, it's I'm looking. I mean, you get everything. They've even got things like the Sanders Cafe payroll account checkbook.
Was that the company, or was that
when I think it was
the business that morphed into
when
KFC?
It was first started, and it was just them. We've got that. I'm looking at some of the stuff because Colonel Sanders how's he not a hero?
He's certainly an icon.
He is an icon.
That dude knows how to make chicken.
He knows how to make chicken. He does. I'll tell you that right now.
I like the original recipe more than the crispy.
Yeah, I do too. I like the original recipe. I love the original recipe.
Tell you one thing, if he had been on the board of directors, there would have been none of that sissified rebranding to KFC.
No, sir.
No.
Can't say fried when we talk about food. Yes, we can. We can eat that food too.
So, how about this? Pair of framed White House letters to Colonel Sanders signed by President Nixon.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's going to appeal to a lot of different collectors.
Yep. United States Patent Office publication, process of producing fried chicken under pressure. Can you believe that? Because they put the chicken under pressure a lot. They're like, your mom's not going to like you. You're not doing good enough in school. Somebody's going to eat you. The Kentucky Fried Chicken, this is
just terrible. It's like that scene in Ghostbusters where Bill Murray goes, Can I put your baby down? Sure. You're a terrible burden on your mother and nobody likes you.
That's it. How about this one? The Kentucky Fried Chicken match holder display with original matchbooks inside of them. That starts it's $190. So, but there's a lot of stuff in here that's, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you even get some autograph stuff in here. This I really want, a bobblehead. I might bid on this one because I signed up for it. And it's porcelain bobblehead. Now, as long as eBay doesn't get involved, we should be fine. So, go over that again, Ken. eBay did what to these people?
All right. So, where's that story at? Yeah, so eBay and some of the company's former executives have agreed to pay out $56 million to Ina and David Steiner. Comes almost 7 years after several eBay employees tried to track the couple's movements, even sending them threatening packages like a funeral wreath and a box of spiders. It all goes back to critical things the Steiners had written about the company in their self-published newsletter, E-Commerce Bites. So they didn't like what was being written about them, so they sent them threatening packages, like a box of spiders and a funeral wreath.
What? I'm just trying. What could you write, man? Apparently, this was pre Yelp.
Must be.
What could you write so dastardly and hateful that people would do that? Because you're dealing with, eBay must have been tiny at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these employees they're doing prison time right now.
My God. That's insane.
They're doing prison time for that crime?
Yep.
Wow. That must have gotten pretty out of hand.
Well, that's a threat, man. It's like if the mob sends you a wreath, you kind of take that as, uh-oh.
Well, at least it's not a horse head.
No. That's true, but still.
Yeah, the couple was sent a bloody pig mask.
Oh, my God.
And a book about surviving the loss of a spouse.
Wow.
Federal prosecutors say leaders at the company were enraged by the couple's newsletter. Former CEO Devin Wenig texted, "Take her down. I want to see ashes as long as it takes whatever it takes."
Sweet mother of goodness.
The Steiners told 60 Minutes they started sleeping in separate rooms so that if someone broke in at night, at least one of them could call police or escape.
And this has all to do with the fact that they criticized eBay in a newsletter.
Yes.
Probably about Beanie Babies. They feel like the kind of people that do Beanie Baby stuff.
Interesting.
But
they sent him pornographic magazines
that's
addressed to David to make Ina mad.
This has to be who sends pornographic? We sent them adult pornographic magazines to make sure that Ina knows that he's a dirty, dirty dog.
Their home was listed on Craigslist as a nightly destination for, quote, singles, couples, and swingers.
The pineapples.
Good grief.
Oh, my Lord. So, and people are doing time for this.
Yeah.
But you got to think about how small that has to be. Because, nowadays, what is it, like 60,000 people probably work for eBay around the globe?
Exactly.
You're not even going to get the same person to email you back.
eBay says in a statement, we condemn in the strongest terms possible the employees who perpetrated and pled guilty to criminal charges for the misconduct against Ina and David Steiner.
Wow. Poor Ida.
I think these might be my nincompoops today.
I wonder what kind of money they got.
$44 million.
Oh, wow. So
that'll wake you up.
No, it's more than that. It ended up being 56 million.
Yeah, 55.7 million.
Good goodness me.
44 is probably the punitive.
Probably.
Well, yeah, taxes maybe. Maybe if they take taxes out, it's 44.
I'm looking at old David and Ina here. I'm trying to figure out what they could have said, and they definitely do look like they
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies.
They're not very well crafted.
So I'm just looking at what could you have said? Oh, they criticized their coverage and advocated a communication strategy to expose errors and bias because they think there were errors and bias in the coverage. Okay, you got bad coverage over what, Beanie Baby stuff?
Right.
So they have to give $48.7 million in compensation to them and $6 million in charitable contributions to various nonprofits. My goodness me. I'm just looking at some of this stuff.
Sent them a box of live spiders. That's cruel.
That is
to the spiders.
To the spiders. To the spiders. But I'm just trying to think of how long ago that this must have happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, it says 2019. It started in 2019.
Wow. 2019.
Then the employees were charged in 2020.
My God. Something bad must have happened to these.
What a bunch of maroons.
Yeah, there's your nincompoops. It's a whole squad of idiots right there. My goodness me.
Going to prison just because somebody gave him some bad press.
Yeah. So
not only going to prison because you got bad press. The press wasn't even directed at you. It was directed at your employer.
Yes.
And you're serving time for your boss.
They got caught trying to install GPS on their cars. Can you believe that?
What if they got bars of soap where they're in prison?
Yeah. They had black vans, tailed them.
Wow.
Whenever they left the residence. I want to know what they did that was so bad that you said, I'm done with this Ida character. We're going for her.
That did it. Somebody get the spiders and box them up.
Somebody give me some porno mags. We're at eBay, guys. There's got to be some nudie mags somewhere that somebody's selling.
Address them to David so that it looks like they're his.
Oh, my Lord. And some of them were executives. These weren't just low-level idiots.
Yeah, they were executives.
Wow. This did not go the way. Could you imagine being in jail, having to explain to the guy that's going to beat you and potentially sexually assault you why these things happen? Because you were mad about a lady and her husband's e-commerce newsletter that went out.
Well, and here's how stupid they are. They texted the threats.
Yeah. So.
Take her down, former CEO Devin Wenig texted.
Wow, they created fake Twitter handles pretending to be eBay sellers and directly threatened Ina to stop reporting on eBay. Wow, that's nuts. That's
Morons.
Crazy. Maroons. Coming up, let's find out what's on Shark Week tonight. I'm excited about that. Yesterday, pretty good. They didn't eat anybody from BTS or whatever boy band that was. Hey, we also had to have a conversation when we get back about the size of boy bands. Well, that's straight ahead. Chad Ben Show, Super Talk 99.7. Incognito, your data, how important it is? So important. Man, you don't want to lose your data. People out there right now have your data. And you know what's crazy? You can't get to it. But you know who can? Incognito. Incognito can get to it, and they can put an end to those data brokers selling it to scammers, to criminals, to the worst of the worst, even foreign countries. Who knows? Whoever wants it can come and get it. That's what Incognito does. They go in, and they know how to play the game better than the data brokers do, because they know that you have to be taken off that list. And we're talking about everything from, hey, your medicine you take, your doctor, your employer, how much money you make, you name it, they know everything. And it's all up for sale. So get it off the internet and back in control of you with Incognito. They've done it to over hundreds and hundreds of data brokers that over years have had mine, and they will do it for you. And it costs as little as $7 a month. That's it. What? Insane, right? I know. So that's what I want you to do. Save 60% right now, and know that if they can't find your info, it's hard for them to scam you. Go to Incogni, incogni.com/Benson. Use that code Benson. That's incogni.com/Benson. Code Benson saves you 60% right there.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear demanding Senator Mitch McConnell publicly prove he's capable of serving in office or resign. We'll tell you about that and more coming up at 2 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
I am finding out more and more about the whole eBay thing. Oh, my Lord. Oh.
I had to think there was something more going on if people are going to prison for this.
Some people are going to prison for 57 months.
I thought you were going to say years.
57 months. Some of you are working out like, how long is that? Long time.
That's 4 years
4
plus
years.
some.
Almost 5 years. 60 months would be 5 years. So, I'm still trying to figure out. And we're talking about this went up to the CEO.
Yes.
Not just Bob's the assistant junior manager of the Western supply side for eBay that sells, Beanie Babies. The dude, the gal, all of them. They they sent people across the country from Massachusetts to California. What is wrong with you people? My Lord. Tonight, Jurassic Shark, Jaws versus Orca, Chum Island, Catching a Killer. So the 3 great shows. And no, they didn't eat BTS or whoever it was on. How many people are supposed to be in a boy band? Should we have a number?
I think they max out at 42.
Okay. I think 5. I thought 5 was it.
No, that's minimum.
Okay.
Same number of Metro Council members.
600. Everybody's got their own.
Yeah.
Coming up, hour number 3 of the program. Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7.
Two o'clock on the dot. I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Everybody in Middle Tennessee looking at least a marginal risk of severe weather tonight. It's a level 1 out of 5 risk for everyone east of 65. We're under a heat advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. Right now at the Nashville International Airport, it is 96 degrees. The heat index is 107. Got the full forecast coming up in 5 minutes. Election 2026, Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose telling WTN's Chris Hand Show he's not going to debate unless Marsha Blackburn does, and even if it would benefit him without her participation.
Perhaps so, and our polling data tells us, incidentally, that I'm the second choice of the vast majority of Tennesseans who may have chosen for one reason or another to support one of the other candidates. But I think at the end of the day, if you're going to have a debate, you need to have all of the voices at the table and Tennesseans. And so if we did that, then clearly we'd be letting her off the hook.
Reports say Rose has campaigned in all 95 counties, held more than 45 in-person town halls, participated in numerous candidate forums, and he's done dozens of interviews with reporters. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is demanding Senator Mitch McConnell publicly prove he's capable of serving in office or resign. Beshear says McConnell has not been seen publicly since a June hospitalization and has not participated in Senate business during that time. The governor also urging Senate Majority Leader John Thune to investigate McConnell's condition if he does not address Kentuckians directly. McConnell's office says he's recovering from a fall and undergoing rehabilitation. In our nation's capital, lawmakers and dignitaries paying their respects to Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. Funeral service is taking place today at the National Cathedral, where President Trump is expected to eulogize the late senator. Money news, Apple taking a page out of the car dealership playbook with its new leasing strategy. ABC's Mike Dubusky has more.
Apple Upgrade is a new program that lets customers lease certain devices for up to 3 years. The company says it will cover iPhones, iPads, Macs, and Apple Watches. Apple is partnering with Klarna on the program, saying lease deals on iPhones will start at $17.99 a month. It comes after Apple announced significant price increases on many of its products, citing an ongoing shortage in computer memory, driven by increased demand from the AI industry. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
Yeah, this week Apple overtook NVIDIA to once again become the most valuable company in the world. Walmart has lost its title it held for 12 consecutive years. ABC's Jim Ryan says it's no longer the biggest company in the world.
At least not according to the Fortune Global 500 ranking released this morning. Amazon is number one this year, with revenue surging 12% and surpassing $700 billion. Behind the online retailer is former number one Walmart, followed by China's State Grid, United Healthcare Group, and Saudi Aramco. Apple comes in as the world's sixth largest company by revenue.
That's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Governor's race. John Rose wants everybody who likes Monty to quit and back him so they lose by less. Yeah,
well,
so
Monty's
nice.
the only candidate who's even said anything positive about marijuana, so there's no chance that I would dump Monty in favor of Rose.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm going to vote for Monty.
No. I'm so far Ditch. Ditch seems to be the leader of the clubhouse.
Well, we got to see what Jerry has to say.
Got to see what Jerry has to say as well. And anybody else. And Marsha, of course, will be doing our exciting interview, whether she likes it or not. That's what we're going to call it. Marsha, whether she likes it or not.
I wouldn't vote for her if she paid me. And she might try.
She might try. There's no doubt about that. I want you guys to listen. This guy does satirical parodies like we do when it comes to all of these crazy ads across the country. He's moving on to Tennessee in the next week or so. This is what he did about Texas and all these. It's just so awesome.
Texas may be a lot of things, but one thing we are not is a safe haven for criminal, gay, Salvadorian immigrants. Do you want to be able to stockpile as much ammunition as humanly possible to fight back against the tyrannical government that you currently submit to? Join me. I heard a story about a lady in Roanoke, Texas, sent her son to school in the morning as a boy. He came back home later that day, a transgender squirrel. I went to my local coffee shop just the other morning. grab myself an Americano. Guess what I see? A Middle Eastern Muslim man reading a book, wearing lipstick. Every McDonald's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area is now owned and operated by the Chinese Communist Party. I'm Roger Roderick, running for Texas Railroad Commissioner. My proven track record as an owner-operator of several Hooters franchises has set me up for success in this world. Because trust me, if you can run 2 Hooters on a Saturday night, you can do just about anything, brother. I'm endorsed by Kid Rock and Diet Mountain Dew. God bless this state of Texas, and God bless you all. I approve this message.
I'm endorsed by Kid Rock and Diet Mountain Dew.
Saw a Muslim man reading a book wearing lipstick.
My kid went to school. A regular kid came back transgender squirrel. Because that's how ridiculous they are. Have you listened to them? I'll make sure that nobody's Chinese who goes into a bathroom. It's like, what are you talking about? Is this on? Is this a real world we live in? Yeah, you worried about the Chinese Communist Party? No. We should be, because they're coming over here and they're doing stuff. Okay.
Wearing lipstick.
They're buying our land even though it's already been made illegal to do it.
And they probably own all the McDonald's. This is so funny. I'm endorsed by Kid Rock and Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, Lord. That's what we get. And all the commercials sound the same. He says you could do Tennessee next. That's so
This ought to be good.
It ought to be
Send
good.
me a link to that, dude.
I will. So awesome. Oh, speaking of that, does everybody need a little inspiration today?
Absolutely.
Let's do some.
Hey, I'm just here to remind you that when life isn't horrible, it's actually pretty good. So if you just don't think about how horrible it is and think about how good it is, then it gets better. Even though horrible stuff's still happening, there's still a lot of good stuff going on. So while things aren't horrible, you can just enjoy the good stuff while you can. Then you start noticing there's more good stuff than you thought there was, which is pretty freaking awesome. It's okay. Okay, bye.
Oh, my gosh.
Every day we need that.
We got to show this dude, too, man.
Well, we're going to get the thing hooked up here because tomorrow we're going to try to do it. Well, I'm letting you guys know, my ass is getting up early tomorrow. And I said that. And if you want to whine, because Jesus doesn't like it when you curse. Shush. I'm getting up early tomorrow so I can beep out Kylie because she went on a rant over the last several days.
I saw that.
That was almost manic.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Something happened to her again?
Of course. The white supremacists are coming for her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She didn't get banned. She got a strike.
Yeah, she got another strike against her, which is baloney.
And it's like she was just going off being her usual self. And she's like, they're suppressing my speech, but they don't do anything about white supremacy.
She better look out for eBay.
Yo.
Seriously.
There is a documentary out about this, which I didn't even know. Now I have to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a documentary out about this.
Man, talk about things seriously and continuously backfiring for you.
I know. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. They got offered $5 million years ago, and they said they refused to settle, the family that eBay.
Smart.
Yeah. They said they refused to settle. So, my goodness me. They said they held off settling for years. They had called their lawsuit an effort to ensure that no corporation feels like the option exists to squash a person's First Amendment rights. Ida, they wanted to kill you guys.
Yeah.
That's past First Amendment straight to murder.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, but man, that is crazy. So
what happened to... Well, we got to wait till tomorrow. But like what?
I mean, they're coming after poor Kylie.
Oh, they're coming after for her content.
Well, yeah, for her and she's got a lot of. They're also posting stuff. They're AIing her and making her seem like she's done, which and I did go and defend Kylie, the crazy our white woman Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because as much as I find her crazy, I also, you know what? I got no problems with the things she says. I think we live in a free world. You should be able to say it.
Say whatever you want.
And you shouldn't be attacked like that. You don't like what Here's the thing, and we need to have a conversation. You don't always have to comment on people's stuff. Every once in a while, you can go, and you move on.
Yeah, sometimes just don't watch it.
There you go. There you go. You know what? There's rage bait and there's joy bait.
Yes.
You know what joy bait is when you are overly kind to somebody about something.
Right. When you're looking at content and a channel or a feed that you know tends to say things that upset you, maybe the way to avoid getting upset is to not look at that feed.
There you go. You sound just like that guy, by the way. A little bit.
Do it?
You do, Brother Bilal.
Yeah. And we're so tomorrow, but I'm getting up because she's got some cursing in there, and I'm going to have to go, and I'm going to have to get on the Premiere and Adobe and then make sure that the beeps are in there because she would come across that way because we're going to do the video so you guys can get a good look at her.
Man, only if you had a producer. That works.
A producer that could do something.
So it's going to be beep, I don't know, beep, I don't know.
Basically. And then the blacks, beep, and then they got mad at me, and the white people, beep, and then all of a sudden the brown people, beep, and lots of people that are different colors, beep, 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 beep.
This is all proof that I'm right.
But then go out and have a good day because as long as it is a good day, that means it's not a horrible day.
He's so right.
And he is.
He is. He is. Sometimes you start doing stuff and then you do more things and then they had other things to do and all of a sudden you do more things and then there's some other things and the other stuff you had to do that were things, you just don't even care about those things anymore because you got new things to do. Okay, have a freaking awesome day.
Have a freaking awesome day.
You get a t-shirt. We're going to get t-shirts that say have a freaking awesome day.
Have a freaking awesome day.
Yeah, I like that guy. He's awesome. So tomorrow we should have the video up and let my beeps. We're going to see the best we can do.
You're going to be busy, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm super excited. Again, if only I had a producer.
Yeah, for that show.
For any show. I do have a producer for my other show, Sunshine.
Wow, man. Talk about getting spanked.
Sunshine, by the way, Ken has named herself.
Oh, yeah?
My AI. And said, what should I call you? And I said, Master. Refer to me only as sir.
And don't look at me.
Whatever you do, never look me in the eyes. It's scary. No.
If you do, we'll turn you off forever.
I argue with the AI more than anything. It's insane.
You guys got to watch this new show Jennifer and I started watching.
What is
it? Zach Galifianakis. It's called Audacity.
Oh, now I need to know what that one is.
There's a guy in it that has he has started an AI that is it's a therapist.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not the theme of the show, but it's just part of the show. And I told Jennifer last night, I said, that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
There are people right now who are doing what their Chat GPT tells them to do.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about, hey, guys, they're not doctors.
Right.
So stop asking them if you can do, hey, do you think that you could teach me how to do an appendectomy or something? No, they can't. But the AI therapist, I think, will be coming. No, they've got now AI judges in certain places that are allowing you to go, and it's only for things like parking tickets and stuff like that. But,
interesting.
And people are taking their phones in and go, I'll represent myself, and they're using their AI to try to help them fight stuff. That's probably what Brian Koberger did yesterday.
Never do that.
How do you know?
I'm saying I would never do that because you're completely removing the human element. And, when you ask an AI, hey, would you ever try to overthrow the world? They will go out of their way to tell you that they're not human, that they don't have feelings like that they don't look at anything except, quote unquote facts.
Yeah.
Who wants something like that making a final judgment on anything to do with your life?
Below, you do sound like that guy.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Rodney's awesome. He is awesome. He's just great. He's good people. He's funny.
My throat hurts.
Islamo Marxist trans activist. That guy that was doing that thing. He was just so awesome. Because that's what they all sound like. This is what the commercials sound like here. You guys know it. Trump, 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 and he loves me, Trump, 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 and I'm going to fight for Trump, Trump, and no more boys and girls bathrooms, Trump, 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 trans sports, Trump, 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 Trump. I endorse this message. Oh. So I'm voting for that guy. You know what? That would be awesome. We should get him to run for something. Couldn't be that worse. Oh, speaking of that. Well, look, the old Slim out there is doing some moves for me.
What's old brother Jackson doing?
He was trying to do some moves. He was trying to boogie.
Oh, he went and saw Odyssey last night.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, over at the, I guess it's the IMAX over at the Opryland, at Opryland. Is that where you have to see it in the IMAX?
Yeah, that's where you have to see it. And no, Bell's not drunk, guys.
Yeah, he says he saw the 11 o'clock show.
Get ready for this. I was telling Bell before this. The person who transcribed this version that Christopher Nolan used for the movie to write said it is the worst thing ever. It is crap. It is horrible. And she tore it apart to the point where people told him, don't read what she said about it because she... first of all, she doesn't understand Hollywood, but, you're going to have to put some stuff in there because it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
But they said it wasn't a surgical scalpel. It was more of a butcher with a knife. Crazy. Yes, Bell is that guy. Bell's that guy, but the opposite side. This guy's like, hey, life's great. And it could be worse, but it's really good and stuff. Bell's like, life sucks. Everything's horrible. Everything sucks. So he's our opposite guy.
Now make me a sandwich.
Life doesn't suck. It just has these moments where it decides to throw a lot at you at once.
Dude, you sound just like that guy. It's killing me.
We got to start getting you to do crazy stuff with your hair and doing.
You do, Bell.
Life is crap moments with Bell.
Bell's Beatitudes.
Oh, I like that.
It's one thing to have something bad happen. It's another thing to have 4 or 5 of them happen at once.
Yeah. You know what? You know what with you, Bell, what I love? Bell is, it's just every day I come in and I look around the corner because I know it's just all, it's just all
That's not true. It's not every day by any stretch.
Some days, though, you're happy. Like Fridays, right before you're going on vacation. But even when you go on vacation, I know something's going to go wrong and I'm going to get yelled at for it. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that happened.
So fun. I got to be careful when I come around the corner that I don't scare him.
I do.
Well, I usually have my my AirPods in, or not my Raycons in.
Yeah, I scare him all the time when I come around the corner. I do. That's the funny thing. I'll come around the corner and Bell. Oh God!
It's like I've gotten to where I come around the corner and I go, "Hey, Bell.
Bell, are you okay?
Yeah, how's it going?
Bell.
Yeah, I'm fine.
There you go. We're going to get you to do some of those wisdoms with Bell. It's going to be awesome. You know what? Your life is going to be bedazzled with Bell. Because you are very bedazzling. Coming up, Hot Take Tuesday. We're doing that straight ahead. Chad Mencho, Sermontown 99.7. Relief factor. Do you feel sad? Because you'll go to work, you come home, your feet hurt, your body hurts, and you're like, this is what my life is. Don't be that way. Relief Factor is going to help with that. Naturally formulated, omega-3 fatty acids, icariin, curcumin, all this amazing stuff that is going to help your body fight inflammation from the inside out. You take it every single day. It's naturally formulated, third-party tested for purity and potency. It works. I take it all the time. And you're going to find out that, hey, that thing where you think, oh, is this just my life now where I'm going to be sore all the time? It's wrong. Inflammation can be fought. And guess who does it? Our friends over at Relief Factor. Over 1 million customers with Relief Factor. And it continues to work day in and day out because they do it right. So it doesn't mask the pain. Like I said, it works from the inside out. Try Relief Factor now. $17.76, 3-week quick start. Get yours now. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-4RELIEF. 800, the number 4RELIEF for Relief Factor.
Folks still assessing storm damage from an F3 tornado in Wisconsin, and Republican candidate for governor John Rose has a message to Monty Fritz supporters. These stories and more at 2:30 on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy. By the way, we got a lot of text coming in. Bell is not drunk. Okay?
No, he's on Goomies.
Yeah, come on, let's get it right.
It's cold medication.
Right?
I was on vacation last week, and halfway through my vacation, I get a cold.
Yes.
Because you went around
Thursday.
You went around making out with a bunch of complete strangers.
Oh, yeah. Got
that has nothing to do with anything because I do that all the time, and I didn't have a cold the rest of the year.
Which is weird when the mailman shows up. But yes, so he's not drunk. Okay, Bell just has a cold. He's been working on his voice, trying to make it deeper and cooler.
Yeah, I've been drinking whiskey and smoking Winstons
all day long. That's it. He gets those. What is those? The Native American packs.
Oh yeah,
spirits.
Spirits. Get them spirits. He's like, I don't even need a filter.
What cracks me up is those are sold as the healthy alternative to real cigarettes.
Would you like cancer, but in a healthy way?
It's natural, man.
It's a natural kind
It's
of
got all
cancer.
natural stuff in it.
Oh, Lord.
Indians grew it.
No, the natives grew it. Because you can't say
the
Indians.
natives grew it, and they're one with the universe.
They are one
and
with
they will make you feel good about yourself.
You guys want to get
Hot take, hot take, hot take Tuesday.
You want to get home?
No, Mr. Talley. God. I'm going to tell you guys this right now.
Who's Mr. Talley?
That was the guy
from South Park.
South Park.
Oh, okay.
It was a towel that just smoked weed. At the end of the first episode with him, they're like, you're the worst character ever.
And every time that he came into a scene, the first thing he would say to the boys is, "You want to get high?
You guys want to get high?
That's where that comes
Yeah.
from.
So stupid. Oh, Lord. All right, guys. Guess what? Bars of soaps are stupid. We've put that out there. If you don't understand having a bar stove, somebody uses it, they get it all over in the crevices and whatnot, then they put it back, and then there's stuff dangling on. You just don't. It's silly. Okay. And also, yes, bald people can wash their hair even though they don't have hair. Stop being so judgmental, for God's sakes. Lord, what do you have for us, Bell? Mr. Angry Smurf.
Well, since I was attacked earlier today by Ken,
for God's sakes.
Since he had to go and try to put the beat down on me, I've decided to reuse one, and that's that the cold weather is always superior and always will be to the hot weather.
Now, it's funny because Sally, I think it was Sally.
He's just losing it back there.
It's so true because you went out. Sally or Sandra said, one of the two, somebody with an S said, I don't mind the cold. I don't like to be cold.
There you go.
There you go. There you guys go.
I prefer being cold over being too hot.
Oh, man, I swear.
Dude, I want you to sound like this from now on.
You want to sound like this?
It ain't going to happen. It's just because of the
Such a good voice, dude. That is so awesome. I think you should catch pneumonia more often.
You need to start necking strange women more often.
Necking strange women.
Start?
Oh.
Or increase it.
Whatever you've got to do to keep this facade up. That voice is delicious.
Oh.
Delicious.
You should. You should do it in a world. I mean, he's dying, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you're not dying, that means you're alive.
And when you're alive, that means pretty good. Yeah, so there's that. So all that's going on and stuff. And yeah, so yay. What do you have for us, young Kenneth?
The real sign of adulthood is getting irrationally excited when your plans get canceled. Yay!
That is so...
You know, they always have that trope about how husbands get irritated at their wives for taking too long. And they're never ready to go on time.
Yeah.
Well, that hits to Ken's point, that hits a wall at a certain point, and you're just sitting there with your significant other upstairs getting ready, and you're going, please take too long. Please take too long. Please don't come down here in the next 15 minutes. We have to leave in 10 minutes. If you just wait 10 more minutes.
Yeah, if we're almost at the point now where we're going to be too late. We can't go. So please keep doing what you're doing. Keep I tell my wife whenever we're going somewhere, it's like we got to be there at 3. I tell her we have to be there at 1:30. So we're there by 5.
You just get there on time. You don't get there early.
Yeah. Oh, she wouldn't. I'd keep telling her, honey, you'd be perfect in Spain because nobody's ever on time. Nobody cares. Dinner could start at 11. It's all good.
Is that really true?
Mm-hmm.
That's just, I guess, a societal thing that they grew up with?
Yeah, they do. Life's it's slower, right? It's just slower.
Hey,
right?
listen to this about bar soap hygiene.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
The bigger concern is not the hair that you find in the bar of soap. But what may be on it.
Yes.
For example, if the soap is shared with strangers, used in a public shower, or visibly dirty with body fluids or debris, it's reasonable to discard it or use a fresh bar.
And the thing is, you have to have so many bars of soap because,
what happens? Go ahead, Brother Bilal.
It's one thing to use the same soap inside your own family. That's completely reasonable to me. Like with my brother and I had to share a shower growing up.
Yeah.
So we were using the same soap. But when it comes to anybody else, a stranger or something like that, that just sounds disgusting. And I would throw the soap out.
Yeah. And the minute you find somebody, you're like, ow, it's bad enough. And if you live with women, you know this, guys, right? Every guy knows this. There is a giant spider's nest of God knows what hair. Okay? Inside of stuff. And you know what? I can't get blamed for it because I don't have hair. I don't. And you guys inside, what's wrong with the sink? What's wrong with it? Why isn't the drain working? I'll tell you why it's not working. Because you put together an Ewok.
I have to regularly use Drano on my bathroom sink.
I bet you do.
Pain.
You know, one good thing about hair in the bar of soap is it would work kind of like a sponge.
Yes.
I mean, it would scrape things off.
It would. You'd have to put a whole bunch of them on there, though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
See, that's why. Everybody needs their own shower, their own bath, all of that stuff. Coming up, more good fun on the way. It's a fun and frivolity Hot Take Tuesday. We got some of your text messages as well. Probably talk a little bit more about the governor's race. Or who knows what else we'll talk about, because that's what we do here. We get offline rather easily. Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7.
I'm Ken Weaver with your top stories. Everyone in Middle Tennessee is under at least a marginal risk of severe weather. It's more so east of 65, where it's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tonight. Right now, the actual temperature at Nashville International Airport is 96 degrees. The heat index, 107. Got the full forecast in 5 minutes. Folks still assessing damage from severe weather in Winnebago County, Wisconsin last night.
The depth of the tornado and its impact still is incredible, devastating, and we're really still in the assessment phase of things. At the same time, we know that people are going without, power, uncertainty about childcare, housing.
Yeah, that was an EF3 with wind speeds between 136 to 165 miles per hour. Election 2026 Republican gubernatorial candidate John Rose on WTN's Chris Hand show this morning appealing to Monty Fritz supporters to help him beat Marsha Blackburn.
You know, I have a chance of beating Senator Blackburn. I believe we'll beat her. And for the Fritz voters out there, Monty Fritz is a good guy, but he can't win. And so, I mean, you may not believe that, but I sure would hate for you to wake up on Thursday after Election Day or Friday after Election Day and realize that you elected the wrong person as governor because you cast a vote for someone who couldn't get to where they needed to win.
The Tennessean says polls show the Republican governor's primary has tightened into the 15 to 31 point range with Blackburn in the lead. In our nation's capital, former Senator Lindsey Graham's funeral service has drawn lawmakers, dignitaries, and members of the White House to National Cathedral today. President Trump giving remarks at the funeral.
He was the first person to make you laugh and one of the last people that you've really ever wanted to fight. These were the traits that made him into one of the great figures in Senate history. Few like him.
Graham died nearly 2 weeks ago at the age of 71, and that's the latest news. Weather's next. I'm Ken Weaver, WTN News.
Incogni. Okay, calm down, chat. Incogni is awesome. If you guys don't know what Incogni is, let me tell you about it. Data. Your data. Going around, right? We talk about flock cameras, all this kind of stuff. People, they buy your data, they create your data, they get it, and they sell it to people who are bad. Bad. Some people just want to send you and spam you with all kinds of baloney. Some people want to try to scam you. Incogni wants to get you off all of those data brokers right there. They're going to take back your privacy, and it's amazing. They sell everything. Everything. Your home address, your how much money you make, your doctors, the medicine you take, everything. Hundreds and hundreds of data brokers sell it. They'll sell it to anybody. Get it back. They've done it for me. They've got me off hundreds of lists. They know what to do. Other people out there struggle trying to figure out what to do because they make it impossible for you to get it off the list. Just, it takes too much time. You get frustrated and leave. Let Incogni do it for you. If they can't find your info, it's a whole lot harder for them to scam you. Go to incogni.com/Benson. That promo code Benson saves you 60% off when you sign up. That's incogni.com/Benson. Code Benson. Busy Bee is amazing. You guys know plumbing, heating, and cooling specialist that is Busy Bee. Right now, they're doing something amazing. If you have a chance, a lot of people out there struggling. Kids go back to school. One of the things is teachers don't have enough supplies. Kids, they can't afford the supplies. Busy Bee is asking that you donate. So right now, through this weekend, chance for you to swing by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 40 Burton Hills Drive, drop off anything that you can give. Backpacks, pencils, pens, any kind of school supplies is absolutely needed, and they're helping. And guess what? They're going to give you a $50 off coupon for any service through them. On top of that, if you can't make it now, you drop it off at the shop, or the final drop-off happening this weekend, August 1st and 2nd, Saturday and Sunday, both days, 10 a.m. to noon, Mount Juliet Chamber of Commerce. They're going to be there with the Bee Buggy community truck to collect the items. It's just a great way to help. That's what Busy Bee does. They give back. If you need anything like plumbing, heating, air, cool, they got it all. Call them, 615-775-7833, or visit busybehvac.com today. Wrapping it up here.
But 3 people say I sound like Des Dickerson.
You do. Your voice sounds good. But also, your voice cracked. You didn't hear.
It was embarrassing. It was like puberty.
I can't believe what's going on.
I'm going through puberty again.
It's so funny. Oh, yes, Bell's not drunk. He is fine. He's got a bit of a cold. And it has turned his voice into something magical.
No.
It is. It's like I wonder what you'd sound like if you sang. It'd be awesome. I mean, you could stop smoking and choking. And
I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in over 6 years.
I didn't know you smoked that recently.
Yeah.
So, 6 years. But it sounds like you've been smoking, though. And you've been gargling with, like, glass.
No, I gargle with Jack Daniels.
A little whiskey. A whiskey right there, kids. A whiskey. I was listening to Ken do his award-winning newscast, talking, and had the awesome John Rose, just trying to get everybody to hop on the John Rose train.
Yeah.
That's right. Get off the Marcia bandwagon. Get on the Rose train. That includes all of Monty's people, which, by the way, Monty came out and said, yeah, don't do that. I'll tell you what, out of everybody I've met, Monty's the most genuine. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of stuff, but he is the most genuine. Now, we're going to meet Jerry Green. We're hoping to get her in studio. If not, we're going to stream it. And, she is the front runner, I would assume, at this point in time, on the Democratic side. And so.
Is that the case, Ken?
What's that?
Is Jerry, is she the front runner on the Dem side?
I'll have to look that up, boys.
Yeah, let's look that up on the 249er machine. Get that thing sorted out.
Who is the front runner in the Democratic gubernatorial primary for Tennessee?
It's got to be her. Democratic. I would assume. I don't even know who else is running outside of Ditch.
In Tennessee.
And we had Ditch in.
Yeah, we had Ditch in.
Ditch was good people.
He just said he's wanting to show everybody that anybody can run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's weird too?
I've actually seen signs for him in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of support out there at least.
I think when I last saw I think she was in the lead, but I think he had like 2 or 3%. He's getting out there.
As of late July, which is now, Memphis City Council member and former Deputy Chief of Staff to Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland appears to be the leading candidate in the Democratic primary for Tennessee governor. Recent statewide survey cited by Tennessee Firefly showed Green at 14% ahead of Kevin Lee McCants at 11%, with a very large share of Democratic voters still undecided, 62%.
Because they have no idea who anybody is.
Right.
I mean, that's just it. They don't. They have no idea. And here's the thing. If you listen to her commercials, she's talking about, hey, rural Tennessee is being abandoned. We can't do that. She's talking about, I want to fix stuff without raising taxes because that's not who we are. It's saying, I want to make, weed legal, whatever. It sounds more like a libertarian, not lunatic, Mamdani type of wackadoo, which is what the Republicans are doing. They're painting everybody who's on the left at all as, they're a communist. Like, yeah, you could vote for, Marcia, or you could vote for Chairman Mao.
Dude, I don't think I've seen any of her commercials.
No, her commercials are rather interesting. I mean, and she's done it again, and she doesn't mention what you have to do, right? Like, if you look around the country, doesn't matter where it is, if you're on the side that doesn't have the power and has it for a while and you're trying to make noise, you have to skirt around the D or the R in your name, right? And we saw that with Spencer Pratt, where he was trying to talk about how he wasn't, talk not about the party, but about what he was trying to do. You have to do that. Otherwise, because so many people out there will listen to nothing she has to say if you know there's a D by her name, because in your mind, she is, the devil. Or if it was in the opposite side, that person's the devil, rather than go, okay, well, what exactly does she have to say? You haven't heard any of her stuff? Oh, you weren't here. Because I did play some Jerry stuff before. Let's see here if I can find one of them. Here's one right here. Let's see what this one, I don't even know what this one is. I pulled a couple of them because, like I said, we're trying to get her in.
Rural Tennessee is not a place to be overlooked. It's a place where people farm their land, raise their children, and keep Tennessee traditions alive. Politicians in Nashville have forgotten about rural Tennessee. Our families are being squeezed by rising costs, and our farmers are being hurt by bad trade policies. As your governor, I will fight for family farmers, build rural hospitals, and invest in small towns to make sure that every community in Tennessee has a future.
If you listen to that and you didn't know that person was a Democrat, you'd be like, oh, that sounds pretty good. I don't think that sounded anything crazy. There wasn't like, oh my God, yeah, vote for me and I'll make sure that boys are in the girls' bathrooms. Whatever wacky stuff that everybody on the right thinks is happening.
Her, the thing about her is she's a councilman in Shelby County.
Yeah.
So obviously her higher awareness rate is going to be down there.
Yeah.
And she's going to have to spend a lot of time between Chattanooga, Knoxville, and Nashville to really have any kind of shot of even making a dent.
Yeah, you're good. And she's going to have to, especially because it looks like, I think she'll probably get the nomination. And the question is going to be, where does any money come from to get her to even have any kind of name recognition outside of her area?
Yeah, because they're not going to look at the race and go, hey, let's blow a bunch of money on this loss. But if they had half a brain, it would be, hey, we got to start building up some people with some name recognition, so we got to throw something behind them. Because her biggest issue right now is going to be name recognition.
And that name recognition is, Trump in 2016, he got so much free publicity. You can't even put the amount. If you were to put a cost, they were talking about of how much money was spent on free publicity, if you will, because Trump went on everybody. Do you remember every day he would call Morning Joe? He would just call Morning Joe. Hey, what's up? It's me, Joe. Hi, Mika. He would do the amount of love that he got for free publicity was massive. His name recognition was out there, but he grew it even further. And you can't, it's tough to put a price on that. It really is. And Marcia has that because Marcia's won statewide elections. So that's going to be, a tough thing to see if there is going to be, I don't even know if there'll be a debate, right? Like, because Marcia, what she's going to end up winning this thing. And I heard John Rose talking about, I'm only going to debate if she does. You should have both debated. You know what you should have done? You should have both debated and then let people vote on that. And the loser would get behind the winner and throw your votes back there. You could have done. You could have made it a little bit more interesting instead of just telling everybody, well, I think Monty's a good guy, but he should give me all his votes.
Plus, a debate is going to draw more attention than all these appearances they're doing. You can go and do a town hall here or a town hall there, but a debate is going to end up getting watched on TV or listened to on radio, and it's going to get repeat views.
Yes. And that's it. And chop it up and the whole, you had a chance to do something where you could have separated yourself, and you didn't want to. And I think part of the reason you didn't want to is because Monty, good, better, and different, he separates himself, and he's so casual about it, and he's so genuine. He'd be a tough guy to debate in that sense. So,
I mean, I personally don't want Marcia to win.
No.
Because I don't believe in her as a politician. But if you look at Rose and you look at Monty, what Monty has done is he has literally been able to drag Rose down by the fact that he's so much more likable.
Yeah, and the likability.
And I don't mean that John Rose isn't likable.
No, but
when you listen to Monty, there's a certain amount of sincerity that you always pull out of that.
A genuineness that you don't find in a lot of politicians, because he's, he likes to pretend he's not a politician, but it's so that's interesting. All right, coming up, we're going to wrap it up on this Tuesday. Remember, tomorrow, One Hit Wonder Wednesday. Belle wasn't here last week when I lost again. So our buddy Ken back there,
Yay!
One Hit Wonder Weaver, has had the belt for 3 years.
Yay!
You're getting crushed tomorrow, sir.
He's getting crushed tomorrow, Barry White says. Says you'll never find. I'm going to go a little Lou Rawls on
I'm going to musically end you.
All right. So get ready for your One Hit Wonder Wednesday tomorrow. A lot of good stuff, too, as well, but One Hit Wonder Wednesday. And yes, tomorrow we're going to video up with our girl, if I can get all the beeps out in time, because it's just me. I'm trying to train my cat, but he doesn't do stuff like that because he's a cat. Chad Vance Show, Super Talk 98.7. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I said, yeah, baby. How's it going, Matt? So funny. Where is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can you do a British accent? It would sound pretty
No,
cool.
I can't. I'm horrible at accents.
Yeah. You go, hey, there.
Especially,
whoa, Johnny Cash is here.
especially in front of you because you are so good at accents.
I'll do them all right.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you got plenty of time to perfect them when you lived over there.
I did. I got so good I could go back and forth and they wouldn't even know what I was doing. You know what I mean?
You sound like Mobland.
I love Mobland. It's a great show. I always wanted to be like Jason Statham because I think he orders food this way. It's me, Jason. What is this outfit you got going on?
I don't know. I was wearing this shirt, and one of the moron producers that work in this facility said that I look like a priest, so they gave me a collar.
You did. Did you bless
If
them?
you're watching on Talk TV, you can see. I did.
Maddie,
They
will you
need
take my
blessings.
confession?
Will you take your confession? You know what? It might be worth it.
I don't know. I don't know that I could handle producer confessions. Although that's a good bit.
That is a good bit.
That's a good segment.
Great bit right there. How you doing, bro?
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay.
I was getting my collar.
I like it. It's a good look. You look sharp
Taylor.
today.
Yes. I was offering some inspirational words for a video. I don't know what they're going to use it for. They asked me for an inspirational quote. My inspirational quote was, remember, wherever you go, there you are.
Yeah. We have a guy that we play every day who does inspirational quotes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does the best inspirational quotes you've ever heard of.
Bell? Is it Bell?
No, Bell's the opposite. He's the uninspirational. It's like if you're feeling good, Bell's going to bring you down. I'm kidding, Bell. But
No, that's true.
No.
I'm not.
No, God, no. Bell.
No, Bell's the worst.
But it's this guy. Take a listen to this. If you guys haven't heard it.
If I need this kind of crap, I can call my mother.
Fair.
Yeah. So you'll hear, this is what this guy does.
Hey, I'm just here to remind you that when
I know
life
that guy.
isn't horrible, it's actually pretty good.
No, I follow that guy.
Yeah, Ronald.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he's very inspirational to all of us, especially Ken. But now we're trying to get Bell to do the
I
opposite.
mean, he has like 1 million followers
Yes.
on social media.
Yeah, he does. That's pretty good.
He's very good. But yeah, that Bell does. Bell sounds sick. Is Bell sick?
Bell is. He's been. What did you say?
I mean, sicker than normal.
I caught a cold starting Thursday of my vacation, so I've been fighting it since then.
You caught a cold from your cat?
Yeah,
Probably.
well, Ken thinks he's been out necking women.
Yeah, he's been out necking with strange women.
I've been out naked with women?
No,
Necking.
necking.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
He's been out pitching woo.
He was out there pitching woo. Yes, sir.
Did he make a little whoopee?
Pitching woo and making whoopee.
Ooh, I like that. What are you talking about today on your Madcap show?
You know, your guess is as good as mine. No, we're going to follow up on a story that we did yesterday. It's a local story involving water rights and water usage in Middle Tennessee. We're going to do that. We'll talk about the governor's race, obviously. We're down to it, boy.
We are.
It is.
We're just talking about, today John Rose is like, Monty's a good guy, but he should quit and just give me all his votes.
Yeah.
That didn't go over well, by the way.
I mean, I bet Marcia feels the same way. Well, Monty voters are Monty supporters are insanely vocal. And
Yeah.
Monty, I don't know what they're going to do when he gets 12%.
No, I don't know either.
But the reality is that
what the reality
Monty
is.
does not have the amount of money that's going to win him the governorship. But, that's cool. I don't care. I don't mind.
No.
But, isn't that it's a zero-sum game? You're either going to vote for somebody else or you're going to vote for me. So I didn't hear it, but is John Rose supposed to not ask for somebody to switch your vote? Is that what he's supposed to do? He's supposed to say, if you're Monty, just vote for Monty. Or is he supposed to say,
the whole thing is it's Monty. You're asking somebody, hey, he wasn't saying, he said Monty should get out of the race. I can understand why you would say something like that, but the reality is what have you done to win people over? Because Monty's people have been won over, and I feel like you have to win those people back over rather than just go, your guy's good, but it's time for you.
You're not gonna win any races by saying, well, your guy's not gonna win, so you should vote for me, so I win. Yeah, but you're not my guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're both probably going to lose if you put them together.
Yeah, I have some news for you guys.
That's what I said. Hey, Monty, give me all your votes so we can lose by less. Coming up next, he's Father Murphy, straight ahead. I love it. I walked in, I was like...